Hello everybody! Renvaderz! Hello, hello, hello! I'm finally back! Oh my gosh. It's been a while. It's been quite a while. I missed you guys. Did you guys miss me? While I was away. I was doing a lot. We did a lot, didn't we? Welcome back. Hello! Hi! Wait, first things first, okay? First things first. Ready? Ready? You guys ready? This is long overdue. Ready? There you go. You are hydrated. Finally, you were going through a bit of a drought there, weren't you? You guys, I hope that you have been drinking plenty of water. Okay? I hope you haven't been waiting for me to get back. To hydrate yourself. Finally! Okay, hang on. Wait. All right, you're right. You're right. There we go. All right. Now you are hydrated. Had to get out the hose. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, the emojis. I missed you guys. Wow. It's kind of funny. I feel like, I don't know, like in a way, I was kind of like, I'm kind of more nervous for this stream than some of the stuff I was doing, you know, like recently, you know, like I don't know, like I'm so out of practice now with streaming, I feel like. So but anyways, how have you guys been? How's everybody? Really, we don't bite? I don't know. It's also because, like, you know, it was a big trip, lots of stuff happened over there, and you know, like I feel like a lot of people have told stories about it, and I feel like I'm the last one now. So yeah, so but we're gonna kind of have a bit of a zatsudan today and just go through, you know, the trip and yeah, everything that happened. Lots of really crazy things happened, you guys. You know, already Overture was just so amazing, and we're gonna talk more about that, not even just in today's stream, but you know, coming up here as well. Oh my gosh, oh, it's so awesome to see everybody's all these familiar names in the chat and stuff again. When was the last stream? Was it literally my 3D debut? Was it? It was, wasn't it? So that, yeah, so that happened while I was getting ready for things as well. 3D debut. Wow, it feels like so much has happened. I don't know. Oh my gosh. It was the after party. Yeah, that's right. Wow. Monstrosity came out. Brand new original song. Got to perform Monstrosity on stage. I'm getting a bit ahead of myself, you guys, but Monstrosity, Blue Sugar. And honestly, this last month, it's kind of felt like a dream. It's kind of been like, I don't know, now that I'm kind of reflecting on it, it just feels so surreal, right? But hang on, I'm getting ahead of myself. How have you guys been? You've been touching grass? Been taking care of yourselves? I hope so. This is my first live of yours. New Renvader here. I'm at work though. Blah. Wow, welcome, new Renvader, everybody. Let's give them wushu wushus together. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Wushu 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 wushu. Welcome. Yokoso. Welcome to this big family we got here. I was surprised Monstrosity and Blue Sugar were performed. Yeah, you guys. Oh, I was so I gotta talk about all that more, but we'll get to that. Touching grass in Japan. Been busy at work. Yes, I've been touching grass lately. I'm proud of you, Renvaderz. I knew it. I knew that you would be at least touching a little bit of grass while I was gone. I just knew you a month ago. And yes, I've kind of been touching grass. Oh my gosh. Lots of new Renvaderz here today. Wow, is that because of NIJIFes and Overture? Or is that just kind of coincidence? You know, I've been noticing a lot more, you know, like Japanese viewers commenting on my original music lately. And I just want to say, thank you, Mina! Oen, kimi no oen. Kansha shitemasu. Thank you so much. Arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you for listening to my music. 俺の、曲、にOh my god. You guys, I've been really bad with learning Japanese lately. I'm so sorry. It's just been so busy. かっこよかった。ありがとうございます。Thank you so much. And I'm so glad you're enjoying Monstrosity. Thank you. 本当に素敵でした。よかった。Thank you so much. No, honestly, I did want to start off this stream just by saying thank you so much for all of the support on Monstrosity, you guys, especially. You know, the song has only just hit 300,000 views on YouTube as of like yesterday, I think. So thank you so much. Thank you. 300,000. Woo! That was so quick. Oh my god. Thank you. Deserved. I listen to your songs every day. You guys, I'm slowly building up that original song playlist for you guys. I hope you know, I don't want you guys to get bored. Okay? So I want you to have new music. So new music on the way. Always. But yeah, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for all the support on Monstrosity. You know, it's you know, a little bit more of a kind of, you know, sad song. It's not a happy song, that's for sure. You know, but I kind of wrote it about that side of yourself, and I think we all have it. That side of yourself that you're not happy with. You want to kind of like, you know, almost pretend that it doesn't exist, right? But it's kind of, yeah, it's hard to run from it. So I guess in a way you have to accept it and stuff. And yeah, but it's not the happiest song ever. But I'm glad that you guys really, you know, enjoyed the kind of aesthetic of it, and you like the music video as well. We worked very hard on the music video with the editor, and I think that it came out pretty good. So I'm so glad you guys are enjoying it. Thank you. I listen to Monstrosity every single day, not gonna lie. Thank you so much. Wah! But have you listened to it? Acoustically. Have you?
I'm cold as ice, you're paralyzed. It's not your fault. My heart's a blight, a parasite. Is this what you want? It's not a feeling, you're part of me, some kind of fever. You're art to me. Stop, take a look at me here. Are you looking right through me? Stop, I'm a product of fear. Oh, stop, take a look at me clearly. Baby, if it upsets you, I will set you free. Monstrosity. Take a look at me. Monstrosity. Monstrosity. I paid a price, a sacrifice, not what you thought. Another side, it's classified. Would you be distraught? It's not a feeling, you're part of me, some kind of fever. You're art to me. Stop, take a look at me here. Are you looking right through me? Stop, I'm a product of fear. Oh, stop, take a look at me clearly. Baby, if it upsets you, I will set you free. Monstrosity. monstrosity. Take a look at me. Monstrosity. You can't forget what you are. Some kind of madness. I'm alone in a world that I'm tearing apart. Are you looking right through me? Play that I won't take it back now. If it upsets you, I will set you free. Take a look at me. Oh, monstrosity. Oh, take a look at me. Monstrosity. Woo! Well, now you have. Now you have heard the acoustic version, ukulele version. It's a bit odd to hear it with like happy, kind of, well, like brighter sounding ukulele. But man, you guys, I've been itching to play instruments again for you guys. Honestly, I was having withdrawals. Yeah, I was having withdrawals. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for all the support on Monstrosity. Seriously means so much. I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. So, yeah, man, when am I gonna write a happier song? I don't know. I think, you know, I've just got a lot of things that I want to write. A lot of like, you know, themes and ideas that I just want to get off my chest. You know. So I don't know. Lots of edgy stuff lately. I don't know why. I didn't think I could hear singing again today. Well, I'm glad you showed up today. Thank you so much. You guys, I've got my green tea right here, so. Oh. Did you guys see the clip on Twitter of, is it, how do I pronounce their name? Is it Arusu? Arusu Senpai? And they exposed me, and they told everybody that when they when they saw me, when they met me for the first time. Yeah, they when they saw me for the first time, I was eating salad, but they said I was eating grass, and I was like, wait a second, are they in on the joke right here? The Renvaderz are gonna have a field day with this. You grass eater? It wasn't grass, you guys. I was eating salad. No. You got it wrong. I've been framed. Senpai, naze? Kusa tabemono janai. Of course, it was a salad. Sarado. But yeah, I don't know. You know, some salads I feel like are better without dressing, you guys. Come on, it's not that weird, right? Don't deny it, Ren. Herbivore. Actual herbivore, what the hell? One of us. Maybe I'm slowly becoming like the Renvaderz, you know? We're slowly becoming like... You know what? I'm starting to slowly, like... get closer and closer to eating grass like you guys, and you guys are getting slowly closer to being able to, you know, have that Riz game like Ren Zotto, you know, like it's we're becoming one. Many senpai, we're talking about you. Yeah, I saw a lot of clips, and thank you so much to you know, to the usual amazing Renvaderz who have clipped my stuff and added like you know, like subtitles and stuff. Moisa-chan and Wanoru and everybody, I really appreciate you guys, because it helps me too. Although we probably can't have such a good singing voice as you. Sure you can, one day, you guys, one day. Probably already there. Nihongo jouzu. Arigatou gozaimasu. I'm trying.
But yeah. Okay, well, you know what? How's my month been? My month has been amazing. So let's try to start from the beginning. Okay, I'm really bad with telling stories and stuff, and I'm the last one here to kind of stream a POV, you know, like talking about, you know, everything that happens. So I feel like most of the stories are already out there, you know. But you know, I'll give like my 2 cents, and if there's anything you guys want to hear me talk about with everything, then please feel free to ask me in the chat. So yeah, so I guess from the beginning, I was a bit anxious, a little bit nervous when I... Okay, should I start from the very beginning? Okay, very beginning. When I got the message from my manager, and they told me, they're just like, Ren, I've got some really cool news that I think you'll be so excited to hear. And I was like, huh? And then they pinged me and saw that I got the offer to sing up on the main stage for NIJIFes 2025. And when I saw that message, you guys, I was like, yes, thank you so much. This is the kind of cool stuff that I want to be doing. I'm so grateful and so lucky, and just having that opportunity, you know, and being given that, you know, was such a big deal for me, because I think you guys know, even back when I debuted in NIJISANJI, you know, like you can see it on my goals and stuff. Like I wanted to perform on a big stage, and I've gotten a lot of opportunities at cons and stuff, and you know, to perform for you guys up on stage, and it's been amazing, you know. But this was something that, when I was looking into NIJISANJI, right, and I was kind of figuring out like what the company is about, and like you know, everything, I saw the 3D stuff that they were doing, and I was thinking, man, that is so cool. That I feel like that's like at the cutting edge of, you know, this. It's such a like unique kind of thing when I saw it for the first time, and I even remember showing my parents for the first time, you know, and being like, hey, like, look at this, isn't this cool? And my, you know how like parents are and stuff, they're, especially my dad, was just like, what? He couldn't wrap his head around it. He's just like, wait, so people like go to, because my dad's a musician, right? He's like, wait, so people like go out and watch these characters performing up on a stage? And I'm like, yeah, it's the future. I was like, it's the future, Dad, come on, get with it. So funny. And he's just like, he's like shaking his head, just being like, I don't understand it. It's cool, but I just don't understand it, right? But yeah, so that was one of the things that I was like super excited about with this company, NIJISANJI. I was like, man, if I could do something like that one day, I feel like it would be worth it to join this company and, you know, be a part of this and stuff. And that was one of my big goals. So, you know, to be able to get that opportunity and go up on the stage and be in 3D and, you know, like in an actual kind of, I don't know, like I could feel the energy in the room. So many people. I feel like I'm getting ahead of myself even now, but you know, like I was so happy. So yeah, when I got that message, I was like, yes, of course, I will be there. I will be there no matter what. So you know, and I thought of you guys when I got that message as well, and I thought, man, the Renvaderz are gonna be so, they're gonna feel it with me. They're gonna be so excited. So when that was announced to you guys, I was waiting to see your reaction, and you know, so many happy Renvaderz on that day, and you know, it's just been such a nice kind of space for the last, you know, like few months, like longer than that, right? It's been really nice. It's been very busy as well, you know, and I'm very tired. I'm very tired, you guys. Oh man, this alien prince needs to rest. But no, and I don't mean in like another break, don't worry. I want to get back to streaming and stuff, so we're gonna do that. I want to do some like chill streams with you guys. I want to play some more horror games for you guys. I want to play you know, like music for you guys. Obviously, we got my birthday coming up as well. So, yeah. So there's a lot of stuff I want to do with you guys, but, you know, that's kind of my idea of relaxing at this point. You know, I just want to switch off and just vibe with the Renvaderz. So, yeah. But it's, yeah, like I was saying, it's been an amazing few months, been very busy, it's been full on, but, you know, we got through it, and, the Renvaderz are round now, so I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I cannot space out, you know, all of this stuff for you guys. I'm sorry that it's either drought or you guys are just overfed, you know, but, I'm gonna take it easy for a little bit from here on, but yeah, so getting the message, I was super excited as it was leading up to it. You know, I got more details about it, about you know, it's going to be called Overture, and you know, there's a daytime and nighttime stage. You're going to be on the daytime stage, you know, you're going to be playing on this stage in front of this many people. I was like, this is awesome, this is so cool, you know, nothing but excitement really. You know, until I heard that there was gonna be choreography and stuff, and I was like, oh, this was literally my face, you guys. I was like, yeah, singing up on stage, and they're like, oh, and you have to dance too, and I was like, what? I have to what? Huh? That was my I was like, wait, I gotta dance up on stage as well? I've like barely ever danced in my life. I feel like the last time I danced before all of this was like, I don't know, like primary school, like when I was, what, like 11, 12 years old or something. I remember doing, they had like these, at the end of the year, they had these little music things that you could participate in if you wanted, and you could make a dance and perform up in front of everybody's parents and stuff, right? And I did that when I was little, and what did I do? I dressed up as a girl with my friend, and we did like this ABBA dance or whatever. I can't remember what song it was. Was it Mamma Mia or like Waterloo or something? I think it was like one of those when I was like a little kid. So I was like, that's my experience with dancing. Everyone's laughing. Femboy Ren. Yeah, I was a little kid, okay? Little Renna, yeah. But no, that was my experience learning dances. Like I had never done it really in my life ever. So so when I heard about that, I was like, ooh, okay. All right, so this is gonna be a little bit challenging to me. So as it got up to, you know, when I needed to fly over and start rehearsing and stuff, right? I was kind of worried about the dancing and the choreo, you know. Everything else I was feeling pretty confident, but that part I was like, So yeah, like I think I saw Mari kind of told a couple stories about our plane ride together, and yeah, I'm still like tiny little bit anxious about flying on, you know, like human planes and stuff, you know, like human technology is still kind of like, it's pretty bumpy, it's a little bit scary, you know, I'm not in control, so I was a little bit worried about that. So I was like, hey Mari, do you mind if you sit next to me on the plane, you know, like I said, like, if, you know, if it's like an upgrade to change seats or whatever, like I'll cover it or whatever, you know, I just want to sit next to someone. And she's like, yeah, no worries. And she was really sweet, and yeah, I just kept giving her my food on the plane because I was an idiot and I forgot to, at least did I forget to? I thought that I ticked vegetarian option, but maybe, I guess I didn't. So yeah, so she just got an extra meal pretty much. So I was pretty hungry on the planes, so I tried sleeping, but didn't really work. But yeah, no, the flights are actually pretty good, honestly. And I think after this trip, I'm feeling quite a bit better, like a little less anxious with flying on planes and stuff, which is good. So yeah, even though the flight home was it was a little bit turbulent, but I don't know. I think I'm just getting better with it. I think I've been putting myself, you know, like out of my comfort zone a bit with that sort of stuff. So yeah, it's good. It's good. But yeah, so when I got there, first person I saw was Anna. It was Anna in the hotel, and it was only really quick, but I was like, Anna, hello, gave a hug and stuff, and then started seeing all the others in the upcoming days, and it was so nice to see everybody again. There was, you know, a lot of excitement, a lot of nerves as well in the air with Overture, but we were all ready to, you know, practice and stuff together. Yeah, so the first day of practicing choreography and stuff, I was like, okay, after today, I'm gonna see if I should be worried or not, you know? Like, I'm like, if I'm really struggling picking up this stuff, I might be really scared. Right? But after the first day, because I think it was like a all dudes day, and we were just kind of going through it together, and surprisingly, the guys' songs, like, we all picked up really fast. Yeah, all dudes day, exactly. It was the boys, and the boys. You want to know what the boys' dance rehearsals looked like, you guys? We practiced the song once, and then after that we're just like, yeah, feeling good, feeling pretty good. All right, I guess we take a break, go get some water, you know, start like doing these funky dance moves and stuff. I don't know, just like messing around, start doing the moonwalk and stuff. That's right, I like when there was a bit of, you know, a bit of quiet and stuff, I took my shoes off and I started like doing the moonwalk, and the guys saw me doing it and they're just like, oh shit, what the hell? And I was like, yeah, I've been practicing it in my kitchen. I've just practiced it in my kitchen like every day for the last like couple months, like a month or two. And they're like, what the hell? How do you do it? And I was like, oh yeah, so you put like, you know, like you go up on your tippy toes, put your weight on this foot, and then, and I'm teaching them, right? And Sunny was getting it super fast. And so it was just, it kind of just, practices dissolved into just Sunny and I just, you know, just back and forth, you know, on the floor, just doing the moonwalk. It was so funny. Yeah, so, Ren might be Michael Jackson reincarnated. Okay, let's not go that far, you guys. Let's not go that far. Sunny, our man. You did so well for the moonwalk. Oh my gosh, I'll talk more about that. But yeah, so that's pretty much what practice was for the guys, for the first bit. And I was feeling pretty good about the dancing and stuff. But then it kind of got to the mixed rehearsals, and some of the songs I was kind of struggling with a little bit. For example, you know, Stereo Future. Stereo Future kind of had a little bit more, like, I guess, positioning and stuff to memorize. And at that point, you know, I was pretty confident with the other songs that I had practiced for choreo, but then it was getting to the point where I'm like, now I'm starting to forget things, right? Because a lot of the dances were kind of like similar position wise and stuff, and I was like, I'm like, there's not really that much space up here anyways, and now I'm starting to run out. So I was like, but yeah, I did my best. Also, another song that I kind of like, I was practicing and I just couldn't quite get the hang of was Acute, with like the main kind of dance in the chorus, right? You know, it had a little bit of hip swaying motion to it, and I was like, oh no, I gotta use my hips. Wait a second, I'm a dude. Wait, dudes don't know how to use their hips when it comes to dancing and stuff, you know? Like, so I was kind of like freaking out a little bit. So Ike and I, we were kind of practicing back and forth. And you know, the first kind of couple times that I did it, I felt really silly doing the dance move, and I was like, oh no, getting in my head. But yeah, the more we did it, the more we kind of got the hang of it. And we had some really amazing dance instructors. We had 3 of them. Yeah, the main dance instructor was like super you know, motivating, and he was like, you got this, come on, you got this. And he really believed in us, and such a chill guy as well. All of them are really chill, and made me smile and laugh a lot. You know, it's actually surprised me how much I enjoyed the dance rehearsals, because I was really dreading them. But it got to a stage, I think we were maybe like a week out or something, where I was like, okay, I think I got this, and then it just started to click, and I was like really enjoying myself. I was enjoying myself up to that, but there was a lot of pressure as well, right? But yeah, I really surprised myself just how much I enjoyed dancing, because I haven't done it much in my life, so yeah, it just surprised me a lot. Wow, thank you guys so much for the supas! Red carpet? What the heck? Oh my gosh, thank you so much! Oh my gosh. The red carpet, welcome back. Thank you, Renvaderz. What the heck? Wooju, thank you. I'm gonna read them out later, so thank you. More 3D dancing in the future? You know what? I'm down. After doing this and having this experience, yeah, like, dancing is really fun. I can understand why, you know, people like, for example, Mari just love it so much. You know, and I felt good after each day, because, you know, we're all getting exercise. But you know what, to be fair, the first day, when we were doing the guy choreo and stuff, you know, Monstrosity, it's got a couple moves where you gotta use, like, you know, you're kind of doing like squats, essentially. You got to use your legs in ways that you don't typically, like everyday motion, you don't really do that. So after the first day, me and Vox, like, our legs were kind of killing us. We were like, oh god. Like, I remember I was walking downstairs and I was like, oh, ow. Like, it was kind of sore. But then, you know, now, after those first couple days, though, like, our legs became like tree trunks, you know, like we were so muscular. We became swole after that practice. Grandpa Ren and Malloy. Hey, come on! No. Yo, there was a lot of movement we were doing that isn't typical everyday movement, okay? I feel like anybody would have been struggling. Okay, maybe not anybody, but... Grandpa? Oh, come on. Arthritis, Ren? There were a couple times when we were doing stretches where, like, my bones would crack, and I'm just like, nobody heard that, right? And they're like, we heard that. And I'm like, god damn it. Who was it? There's, was it... I think it was Ike? It might have been Ike that, like, he showed us that, like, he can consistently, like, crack his, like, ankle or something whenever he... I don't know if it was Ike or somebody else, but one of the others was just, like, showing that, and I was like, what the heck? Is that a problem? Do you need to go to the doctor about that? And they're like, nah, it's fine. Oh my gosh, thank you guys so much for all the supas, what the heck? I can also, though, is it not normal? No, I think a lot of people, they do have, like, some joints where just no matter what, they can always kind of, like, click it. Are you guys like that as well? Anybody in chat? Listening to you talk while I work is so calming. I'm so glad to be back, you guys, and just chilling with you guys. Thank you so much for, you know, your patience, and I guess there was a lot to be excited about as well, but I really did miss the kind of chill zatsus and streams and stuff, so glad to be back. Yeah, I can do it with my big toe. Oh, really? I can do, like, I can crack my knuckles and stuff like once per day, pretty much. I haven't done it today. You can hear. See? Gonna do that. I don't know if that's very good for you though, so maybe I shouldn't do that. What do you mean what? That's a common one, cracking your knuckles. I feel like so many people can do that. I got one friend who cracks his knuckles, but he doesn't do it like softly. He does it like he like, you know how you put your fingers together? And then he just like pushes it out and they all crack at once and it's like and I'm like, that is probably terrible for you. Like you're gonna have problems if you keep doing that. So I love cracking my neck. That's kind of scary though. What if you like crack it and like, no, that's scary. Anything with your neck, I'd be like, nope, be careful with that. But yeah, so dancing and the dance rehearsals and stuff were actually a lot of fun. Yeah, like I mentioned, about a week out from NIJIFes, I was feeling pretty good. I was feeling very confident. So that's kind of when I was like, whew, all right, I can kind of relax now. But I feel like at that point, the other members started, it was the opposite, right? They started being like, oh no, it's like 1 week out. And then I was like, don't worry, you guys, it's gonna be so much fun. It's gonna be so much fun. And they're like, no. like Anna was just like, I'm gonna throw up. And I'm like, no, you're not. You're gonna throw down. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be so much fun. Like, I felt like I was being annoying at one point, you know. But I was trying to give the good vibes and stuff. But honestly, I was so excited for it. Yeah, so what other stories can I kind of talk about leading up? We had a lot of times where we got to eat together, go out to dinner. Vox really loves sushi, so he organized that a couple times. The first time, I think he like overslept. He's a tired boy. We were doing a lot of practice, but yeah, we kind of showed up to the sushi place and he wasn't there, and I was like, I'm sure he's just a little bit late, you know, like he's probably coming, but he didn't show up. And then we were like, oh, okay, maybe we'll just go get something else. But yeah, but we did get a chance to go out to sushi and stuff another time. We actually went to sushi a couple times, and man, sushi in Japan, you guys, I can't eat sushi in Australia anymore. I can't eat sushi here. It's ruined it for me. Like once you go to Japan and have, you know, like really good sushi and stuff, it's like you just can't go back. You just can't. Right? Why? Yeah, because like, well, the sushi in Australia, it's just kind of like, how do I describe it? It's like kind of like dry and like kind of like just doesn't taste fresh. Yeah, kind of bland. Yeah, exactly. You know? Yeah, it's the same as ramen too. Oh my gosh, yes. One of my friends went to Japan and then they had ramen there, and now they just can't eat it if it's not in Japan. It's actually ruined it for them. They kind of regret it. They kind of regret getting it over there because it was so good, you know? Only salmon and tuna? Yeah, I mean, like, I mostly eat salmon and tuna and stuff, but the salmon over there was really good. Tasted very fresh, and yeah, I mean, like, you know, of course I'm a sweet tooth, so like I'm ordering the parfait and stuff at a sushi place. I'm ordering like the parfait, and I'm just like, ooh. When it like comes on the conveyor belt, I'm just like, that's mine. Thank you very much. Moga moga moga, just like scoffs it down. Yeah. Did you eat raw salmon? Yeah, I did, and I feel like I challenged myself a little bit more on this trip. I did have raw salmon, and I liked it. It was good. It was pretty good. You know, the texture is like a little bit. It's not like, it's not like if I were to get it in Australia. Like, I feel like if I got that, like, it would taste kind of slimy in Australia, and I'd be like, no, can't do it. Yeah, but having it over there, I was like, this is pretty good. It's pretty good. So I got a lot of yeah, like I don't know. I ate like a lot of good food and stuff, so it was good. Somehow I'm proud of you. Oh my gosh. Needs that protein. Yeah, I got enough protein. Well, I needed it for the dancing and stuff, right? Egg sushi tastes the same? Oh yeah, like the tamago sushi is like, I got a couple like that and stuff, and yeah, I like egg and stuff, and I think it's pretty much it's not like having that in Australia, it's not that different, I don't think so. What about fish roe? No. Nope. Can't do it, sorry. I don't think so. Would you tell us the story of hotel room service? Wait, did Vox tell that story already? Okay, for anybody who hadn't heard this story, because I think that maybe Vox has said it, if you guys are bringing it up. Oishii yo ne. Mecha oishii. I haven't heard it? Okay. Yeah. You guys are in trouble? Okay, there was this one night, alright, when I was hanging out with, who was I hanging out with? I was hanging out with, Shu and Vox. Okay, so Shu, Vox, and I, we were hanging out in a hotel room, and we were playing, like, the Switch and stuff. And we were playing the Switch together, and, played some Mario Kart and stuff, and played some Smash Bros. And man, I got to see what Smash Bros. Was like, playing it against the others without lag. And you guys, oh, it was beautiful. It was honestly the most amazing feeling I've ever had in my life. Because whenever I'm playing it in Australia, I gotta deal with the lag, so it was actually really nice to get to play it with the others without that. But anyways, we were playing a bunch of video games, you know, just living it up, living that sweet life of Zach and Cody, you know, like in the hotels. And yeah, then Vox was just like, you know what? I'm gonna get room service. And we were like, ooh, fancy. Okay, let's get some room service. And then he was like, Ren, do you want anything? And I was like, yeah, I'll get some French fries. So I like ordered French fries through room service. So that was, I don't know. I feel like when I think of room service, like people are getting caviar and like all this fancy stuff. And I was like, I'll get some fries, some French fries. But yeah, so we got that ordered to our room, and yeah, we were just playing video games and stuff, and for whatever reason I was looking through my library on my Switch, and I was like, oh, I've got Five Nights at Freddy's. So I popped that up on the Switch, started playing it, and then Vox, you know, his eyes lit up. He's like, you're playing Five Nights at Freddy's right now? And I'm like, yeah. I've never beaten Night 5, I don't think. And he's like, okay, tonight's the night. So I was doing my best. And then I got up to Night 4, finally beat it, and we were like, yeah, let's go. Night 5, okay? And then as soon as Night 5 starts, the room service lady, knocks on the door. And Fox was like, oh shit. So he went over and opened the door, and I'm still playing the game, right? And for whatever reason, I thought that it would be awkward to pause the game. Because I don't know. In my head, it was like, okay, if I pause the game, it'll be dead quiet, right? And so I'll just keep it playing. But it was even more awkward because the ambience in Five Nights at Freddy's is just like, it's like this scary kind of spooky ambient noise, like white noise, and like the fans going and stuff. So anyways, so that was my first mistake. The lady comes in and she's like cleaning the tray and like getting ready to take the tray and pull like the table out, and I'm playing. and then like the power, what was it, like I was running low on power, and I was like, uh-oh. And then as soon as the lady like pulled the trolley right in front of the TV, a Freddy jump scare happened, and Freddy like came onto the screen and was like like right next to their face, like right. Oh my god, I felt so embarrassed and so awkward. But they didn't flinch. They didn't flinch at all. Like they just, the most professional way ever, like they just like didn't flinch and just kept pulling the trolley. And me, Vox, and Shu were looking at each other like we were trying so hard not to laugh. And then the lady she got to the door and she's just like, all right, bye-bye. And we were just like, thank you so much. She closed the door. And the second she closed the door, we just burst out laughing. We're like, what the hell, dude? And Vox is like, what were you thinking, Ren? And I was like, I don't know. I wasn't expecting fucking Freddy Fazbear to just pop out and scream into her ear. I'm so sorry. But, you know, we were thinking about it and we're like, you know, they probably get like, they've probably had so much crazier experiences, you know, like, right? Oh, that was so funny though. Oh my god. Such a funny story. Did Vox tell that one already, or Freddy wanted the French fries? Yeah, yeah, exactly. Hotel staff has seen the worst. Yeah, that's what I feel like, right? You know, because there's like actual rock stars and stuff that check into, you know, hotels and stuff. So, no, you haven't heard that one? Oh, you haven't heard it? Oh shit. But yeah, that was pretty funny. I want to have drinks with that person and talk about their work. Me too, exactly. Wonder if that's the next like time that they hang out with somebody. They're just like, ugh, you won't believe what happened. This alien, this demon, and this sorcerer. You know, like they jump scared me with Five Nights at Freddy's. Crazy. Anyways, yeah, but we got to hang out quite a bit and stuff. So that was really nice. It was really cool catching up with everybody. Okay. If there's any other stories you guys want me to touch on and stuff, you can tell me, but I'm gonna talk about actual NIJIFes now. Yep. So, NIJIFes 2025. Okay, I was a part of NIJIFes last year, you know, but it wasn't up on stage or anything. It wasn't anything like that, but I still got to kind of be around it and be a part of it and stuff, and that was really fun. But man, this year was just like another level, you know, because not only Overture, you know, being like the coolest thing ever for me, especially, but you know, I got to do meet and greets and stuff at NIJIFes as well. So that was super fun and exciting, and during that whole process, I got to meet a lot of livers, a lot of JP senpais, and you know, like some people that I hadn't met before. So there were a couple people. For starters, I got to meet Clara. I got to meet Clara for the first time, and she was really sweet and really cute. And yeah, when we met, she's like Ren, and like you know, we gave each other a hug, and I'm just like, oh my god, Clara, it's so nice to meet you. My daughter, exactly. Exactly. But yeah, so it was nice to be able to finally meet them and chat to them, and yeah, just very cute vibes about her. But you know, like, I knew that, you know, because like father, like daughter. Wait, did I just call myself cute? Wait, I'm cool. I'm cool. Okay. Yeah, kakoi. She's the cute one, not me. Anyways, but I do have a funny thing I wanted to talk about with Clara. Okay, so Clara, when we were saying bye, why am I like this? I feel like this isn't the first time. This happens with me. I don't know why, but so we were like, oh, it's so nice meeting you. And then she's waving to me and she's like, bye, but she was standing not that far away. Like, she was close to me. Not like super close, but she was waving to me close enough that my brain registered it as a high five. And I was like, so naturally, I'm just like, oh yeah, we're gonna high five. So I put out my hands and then connect with her hands, and she was like waving them. And then it's at that split second that I was like, this isn't a high five, this is waving. So my brain was like, wave. So I did this awkward like waving my hands on her hands. it was I don't know, she thought it was weird. But I walked away from it being like, what the fuck did I just do? I was like, I hope she doesn't think I'm weird right now. But like that, you guys, that's not even the first time that I mistaked something for a high five on that trip. I did it with Vox up on stage as well. Like, I was walking past him, he was waving at me. I got a little bit too close. My brain's like, this is a high five. So I high fived him, and he's like, oh shit, that's a high five. Oh, we'll try that again backstage. Oh my god, you guys, please, somebody teach me about Earth culture and how to do high fives correctly, okay? Because I'm just a confused alien little guy, okay? I'm doing my best, but high fives are confusing, okay? Yeah, but anyways, so yeah. Good first impression, Ren. Great work. I'm human and I'm confused. You see, it's not just aliens, you know? It's a confusing maneuver, the high five. Oh boy. Oh, I read about Australia's cyclone. Hope you're all good. I'm doing okay, but I hope everybody stays safe as well. I hear it's a pretty big one, so yeah. Someone said kakoi? That's kakoi janai. Yeah. Apart from yeah. What else? Yeah, I got to meet a lot of JP senpais. And JP livers, and one of the JP livers that I met, you might have seen online already, but I met Lunun! I met Lunun! You guys, I met them! Woo! And they were so cute. Mecha kawaii. So cute. But you know what? It was only really quick, and it was only in passing. So kind of how it happened was, you know, I had my meet and greets, and you know, like the staff member that was kind of accompanying me and helping me out and stuff, especially with a lot of translations, which I'm super grateful for. Thank you very much. You know, but they were like, oh, wait, no, I told them, I'm just like, hey, I'd really like to meet like some people. Do you think it'd be okay? And they're like, yeah. And then they were just like, oh, by the way, Ren, you love Lunun, right? And I was like, yes, I do, with all my heart. Yes. What are you gonna say? And they're like, oh, wait, I can take you to them. And I was like, oh, no. Wait, are you telling me the truth right now? Wait, I can meet Lunun? And they're like, yeah, you can meet Lunun. And I was like, oh. Please. And they were like, okay, I'll take you to them after your meet and greet and stuff. So they took me over to them, and yeah, and oh yeah, and then I just saw like Vox and Mari in that kind of group and stuff as well, and they're just like, oh, hi Ren, and I'm just like, hey guys, and then like immediately my attention like turned to Lunun, and I was just like, Luna, just kind of like ran up to them. And I feel like I might have surprised them with how much energy I had. I was like, Luna, oh my god, hajimemashite. And I was just like, oh, ureshi, hontoni, ureshi. And then they were just like, hajimemashite. And before they even got to say anything else, I was like, oh, wait 1 second. Can you wait just 1 second? And then I sprinted away. I just like ran away. They were probably so confused. But I had in my bag, I had like you know, like this big bag of like Australian chocolates, right? Like these koala shaped chocolates. And they're really yummy, and they've got like caramel and stuff inside it. So I was kind of handing them out to people, and you know, I wanted people to try, you know, stuff from Australia. So yeah, so I ran and I grabbed the bag, and then I ran back, and most of the group had kind of moved on, and I was like, oh no, I'm holding them up. And I was like, Lunun, Australia kara okashi, ageru. And then I gave them one, and they were just like, arigatou gozaimasu, and they're so cute, and yeah, and I really wanted to talk more, but they had to go, so I was just like, it was nice meeting you, bye bye. And then they went off, and yeah, I hope they like the chocolate. But yeah, so that was my very, very quick and kind of rushed meeting with Lunun. So yay! But I'm so happy that we got to meet. And yeah, I hope they like the chocolate. I'm still so happy that it worked out, so. Big dog energy, not gonna lie? What do you mean, big dog? You mean cool alien, deadly alien, musical prince, yeah. You know, giving out these cool looking Australian chocolates. But yeah, so that was really cool. Really happy about that. And hey, while we are on the topic of fluffy, I on one of the days, it was Ike and I, and we were walking together and going to get like some snacks or something. And you guys probably already heard this story online as well, but Ike and I, we were walking to get some snacks, and then I just saw, you know, just casually, this fluffy form in front of me, you know? And I was like, wait, who is this? Who is this? And you know me, you guys, you know me, as an alien, you know, sometimes I get confused between like cats and dogs and stuff, so I was like, wait, who is this? Who is this? And they were kind of like talking to us a little bit. And I was looking at them, and I was like, wait a second. And then they looked at me. They looked up at me, and they were like, oh, hajimemashite, Shiba-chan. And it was Shiba-chan. And I was like, oh, Shiba-chan. Oh my god. And I ran up to them and just gave them a big hug, and I'm like, oh my god, wait. I had a feeling. And I was so happy, and then they were like smiling a bunch, and yeah, and then they gave me a hug back, and which made me super, super happy, and I'm just like, this is awesome, holy crap. It's so surreal, but so cool, you know, to meet them in real life. So yeah, I was super, super happy. I couldn't really speak that much Japanese. I tried, but I definitely think that, you know, like my emotions definitely came across. Like I think they could tell I was happy. So but yeah, I tried to speak a little bit of Japanese and stuff, but I don't know, I've been kind of nervous with my Japanese. But yeah, so they were smiling a bunch, and I could tell they were happy. So yeah, it was really cool meeting them, and I want to meet them again, you guys. I want to meet them again one day. You know, maybe we can like do something cool together one day, you know? Maybe like sing a song together or something. Wouldn't that be cute? Would you guys want to see that? Would you want to see that? You singing with the fluffies? I think that would be a lot of fun. Itsuka? Yes, please? Oh my god, yes. Kikitai? I think that would be a lot of fun. But yeah, I'm so happy that I was able to meet them at NIJIFes, so yeah. The fluffies. Fua Fua Alien collab. Itsuka? Hoshi? Mina? Maybe one day. But yeah, so who else did I meet? I met a bunch of people. I got to meet I got to meet Oliver Sensei for the first time as well, which was really awesome. Really awesome. He's such a sweet guy. I get such like the vibes I get from Oliver is like when I'm around him, I just felt like really like comfortable, you know? Like he seems like such a chill and kind of like just like warm guy, like very like, I don't know, I felt like even more than usual I could really just like be myself, you know? Like he just, I don't know, he's really kind, really sweet. He got to kind of like do some stuff with us for Overture. Like we did some like interviews with him. He was interviewing us. And is he very tall? Yes. Yes, he is. I feel like I'm a decently tall guy, you know, but like when I met him, I was like, it's like, oh my god, yo, it's Oliver Sensei. And then I like walk up to him and then I'm like, oh, hey. I was like, hi. Hajimemashite. Of course, you know, like I didn't even have to speak Japanese with him because, you know, like he's EN, right? Oh my god, that joke will never get old. But yeah, it was he was such a cool guy. And I heard that he cried during you know, like during Overture, some of the parts of it for the daytime stage, you know. So like he's got such a sweet and kind heart, you know. Like I really like him, and it was cool to meet him in person, kind of, you know, kind of get that that side of him too. Actual EN, yeah. Right. Like I can see why everybody loves Oliver Sensei. I love him too. But yeah. Yeah, we got to do the interview and stuff together. I feel like I didn't talk as much as I wanted to during that interview, but I was just kind of like, I was so caught up in, you know, like the performance and just like the whole kind of thing, right? Like the whole event of the daytime stage. Like my mind was so fixated on it. So I don't know. I didn't talk very much. I think I was just kind of feeling a lot of things, you know, like I was very happy and just stoked to be a part of everything, you know? So yeah. Professor Oliver's giant jokes are now commonplace. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yeah, so I met Oliver. Who else did I meet? I met so when we were doing, is this jumping forward? I'm really bad at like spacing out my stories chronologically, you guys, so I'm sorry if I'm jumping back and forth, but I'm gonna keep doing that. But one of the practices, pretty much the final practice before the last before Overture actually happened for us, right, is yeah, we did it like a little bit before, and we were backstage for Vault Action's performance, you know. So like I could feel the energy from, you know, from the room and the stage and all the music and stuff, and man, they killed it. I think they're so talented. I really like Vault Action a lot. Yeah. And so we got to meet them anyways, and yeah, did like our, what is it, what I satsu, what, you know, like our introductions and stuff. Volta, yeah. Yeah, so we got to introduce ourselves and stuff, and I was especially really happy to meet Watarai san, because man, I think his voice is so good. I think his voice, he's got a really great singing voice. Yeah, mecha kucha umai, what is it? utagoe. He's really good at singing. Love his voice. Hibari-san. Yeah, so it was cool to kind of meet him. Oh, and I gave him, of course, a chocolate from Australia. I was giving everybody, I was handing them out, you know. Yeah. So yeah, they were super sweet. And when I talked to him, I was like, oh, I think you've got such a great singing voice. And he's like, oh, thank you so much. Arigatou gozaimasu. And he was like, you too. And I'm like, oh, thank you so much. So yeah, so it was really cool. But man, yeah, their performance was really amazing, and to kind of like share the same stage that they were performing on was really cool, you know. Who knows, maybe one day we can, you know, like maybe I can share a stage with some people one day. Who knows. But yeah, so got to meet them. I got to meet the Volt Action boys, so that was really cool. Who else did I meet? Jumping back and forth here a little bit. Oh, well, I guess I could say, to kind of keep it like chronological here, I also got to meet the guys from Overture Night as well, right? So I got to meet Fura Kanato, and I got to meet Kaida Haru-san, Lauren Iroas-san, and Leos, of course. Leos senpai. Sorry if I butchered pronunciation on any of those names, but I've got a really funny story about Leos senpai. When I met Leos senpai, I was like, Leos senpai, wow, hajimemashite, I met you finally in person. And he's like, oh, Ren-san, and he's got so much energy. He's got so much energy. Mecha genki hito. Leos senpai. And he came over to me, like I started running over to him, but then he kind of like, he met my energy and he ran over to me. And I was like, whoa, people usually don't do this. Oh my gosh. So we kind of like collided, right? And gave each other like a big hug, and he's like grabbing me, you know, like, and then I was just like, oh, Leo senpai, and he's like, yes, and he's like, he's speaking English as well, and I was like, here, I got this for you, and I like had my Australian chocolate, you know, my cute caramel koala chocolate, and I'm like, this is for you, and he's like, oh, for me, and I'm like, yeah, it's yours, and he's like, feed it to me. And I was like, wait, what? He's like, feed me. He looked me in the eyes and he said, feed me. And I was like, okay, I got you. So I like unwrapped the chocolate, and he's like, he opens his mouth, he's like, feed me right now. And I was like, okay. So I literally like romantically fed Leo senpai the chocolate koala, and he like bit it, and he like tore it off. He's like, ah! And he's like, mogu. And I was like, oishii. And he's like, oh, oishii. And then he had to go. So he like left the room with the other guys, the other JP boys. And I was just like, oh, bye, Leo senpai. And he's like, bye, Ren. But it was so funny. So yeah, so that was my experience meeting Leo senpai for the first time. I romantically fed him some chocolate. Yeah. So I don't know how many people get to say that they've done that with their senpai, but I have. And yeah, I don't think I'll ever forget that. It was so funny. When will it be our turn? He was dude, because I've seen Leo senpai like perform on stage and stuff, and he's always so fun to watch, right? He's such a funny personality, and just in person, like it was exactly the same. So yeah. You did Valentine's Day. Oh, I guess kinda, yeah. What the heck? I also got to meet the girls of Overture Night as well. So yeah, so in I think yeah, Arusu senpai. Yeah, so they were there for I met them previously, kind of like it was kind of more just like a greeting. When I was kind of like meeting the JP senpais, like I was like in waiting rooms and stuff. I like my Japanese. I know everybody's just like, Ren, your Japanese is really good, but like I get really in my head and I get kind of nervous about like using it and stuff. And you know, like typically when meeting new people and stuff, like I don't really have issues like jumping into the conversation and stuff, you know, if it's like English, but like I'm really out of my element with you know, speaking Japanese. So you know, like I was really grateful to the people who, you know, really included me in conversations and stuff. For example, like Lane Patterson, she was really sweet, and you know, kind of included me and Ike in the conversations and stuff. So yeah, it was really cool meeting her as well, and I mean like talking to her and stuff. But yeah, so I got to meet the girls from Overture night as well, and Hoshikawa senpai, you know, I was also very excited to meet because yeah, because I've seen some of their streams and stuff before, and I think they're a really good singer. So yeah, so meeting them, I was also just like kind of perked up and was very happy. I'm like, oh hey, Hoshikawa senpai, oh my gosh. So yeah, it was really cool to meet them. And once again, you guys, like they all killed it on stage. They were so amazing, you know. We were daytime and they were nighttime, and you know, I think we all did really amazing all together. Yo, Leo, thank you so much. Thank you for the raid. Hello, Leo, thank you so much. I hope you had a wonderful stream. Hello. Welcome everybody. What did you guys get up to? You guys do something fun? Fellow Aussie Raid. G'day everyone. Welcome to the stream. We're talking about Overture. Over. How would you say that in Australia? Dude, I can't do it. I'm sorry. Leo, I'm a fake Australian. I can't do the accent anymore. I never really could. I always retained my Canadian kind of accent, I feel like. 8 hours of Monster Hunter and 2 hours of Genshin. Oh my god. Whoa. Get some good rest. You deserve it. I'm here for the chillest lad out there to cleanse myself. Oh, let's go. I'm just kind of like doing a zatsu about my most recent trip to like NIJIFes and stuff. So yeah, we're all vibing. 10-hour stream. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. I hope you get some good rest. Thank you for the raid. But yeah, so who else did I meet? Oh, I got to meet Sakaki Ness-san as well. Got to meet them, but I feel like I didn't talk very much. I didn't talk very much, and so yeah, so like the language barrier definitely was there, but they were very you know, very like kind, and yeah, it was nice to meet them. We kind of like sat at the same table together, and we're just like I was trying to remember all of my Nihongo that I had learned, and then I just realized that it was all gone. As soon as I need to use it, it just disappears. But yeah, it was cool to we talked a little bit, and he you know, he was doing a little bit of English and stuff as well, which I was like so kind for people to try to speak English as well for me. So it made me happy. But yeah, so I met them. I also got to meet Fushimi Gaku-san. Senpai? Yeah. I got to meet them as well. So that was really cool. And they were very like, I remember they were very like smiley and very like happy, and yeah, they just gave me like really happy vibes and stuff. I really liked him. Yeah, very sweet guy, and yeah, I think he kind of like helped a little bit with translating some things I was saying to English to some of the other JP members as well, which so I was very appreciative, and yeah, just a really happy guy. He was very like keen to be there and to be doing stuff in NIJIFes, and you know, I could just feel the energy from everybody. You know, everybody. This event was, you know, it's all for you guys. It's all for the fans that come out and stuff. So, you know, everybody was thriving. Everyone was in their element. So, you know, and I was too. And I think, yeah, I don't know. This is just such a cool memory. It was full on, you guys. Like, I was meeting so many people. You met Shiba. Yeah. That's right. Yeah, I think I met him right before I met Shiba-chan. So yeah. Oh yeah, he would have seen. That's true. I wonder if I made a fool of myself, and I was just like, oh my god, Shiba-chan. I don't know. Kind of reminds me of when I met Lun for the first time on Minecraft, and then Sunny's just like standing there, and Sunny's just watching me just become an otaku. He's like, oh my gosh. It's funny, but yeah. They said it was a cute moment. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm glad people think so. Mina ni aete yokatta ne. I'm so hontou ni yokatta. Ureshikatta. Tanoshikatta. How about the poem you wrote for the wall? Oh, that's right. Yeah, we got to write like a poem on the wall and stuff. And I wrote that poem when I was like doing. It was pretty much when I was like waiting for like when I was doing 3D debut stuff, like a while back. Like I wrote that poem, and honestly, I was struggling more with writing that poem than I was with performing. Like I was like, what do I write? What do you guys want me to write about? And they're like you're like a musician, you're a lyricist. And I'm like, yeah, but you're telling me this is like a Japanese kind of poem and stuff, and you want it to be specifically this way and stuff. And they're just like, just got to the end, and I was like, okay, I'll write about like the seasons. So I wrote something really quick towards the end of the day. But you're supposed to be good at writing poems? Yeah, but like, I don't know. I was like, but it's like a Japanese one, and there's got to be a certain amount of syllables or whatever. But I did in the end, so poems are hard. Yeah, I just get in my own head with certain things. I don't know, I'm weird like that. Zuchi, thank you so much for the Akasupa. Thank you. Oh my gosh, what the heck? Ren, hello, just got here, missed you. I missed you guys too. Woo. Thank you for being here. It's okay, the snowman drawing was cute too. Oh, you liked it? Yeah. I drew a little picture of me like using my tractor beam on my ship to take the snowman with me, you know. But you know, it melted as soon as it got up there. What a shame. Who else did I meet? Oh, yeah. I also, another person, some more people, JP senpais that, you know, like, talk to me quite a bit more than other people, because they kind of, like, they knew English. Akira Rei senpai. I got to meet them, and I saw that they were kind of like, they were like writing a message and, you know, like drawing a picture and stuff, and I kind of glanced over, and I was like, I saw they drew like a little cat face, and I was like, oh, you know, like, cute. That's so cute. And I like pointed at it, and I was like, kawaii. And they were just like, You like it? And then they started speaking in English, and I was just like, oh, wait, you could speak English? Oh my gosh. And they were like, yeah. So we kind of like talked to each other and, you know, bounced off each other for a bit. And they were really sweet. They're really, really kind. And yeah, I feel like I spoke to her the most in there. I kind of like asked them, you know, questions like, you know, have you ever been to Australia and stuff before? And I think that they said that they haven't, but I was like, you know, like anybody who hasn't been to Australia, I'm like, okay, you gotta go to like, if you like beaches and stuff or like cafes or something, you would really like Australia. So yeah, so we kind of like talked about that. And yeah, they had been overseas, but not to Australia, I don't think so. Yeah, but it was really cool. It was really cool kind of getting to know, you know, my JP senpais and stuff. And yeah, oh, and while we were kind of talking as well, you guys probably saw the story as well, but Kaburaki Roko senpai-san? I'm so confused about debut orders and stuff, so I'm so sorry. I think senpai, yeah. But they had seen that I was giving out like chocolates and stuff, right? And I was just like in that room, I was like, hey, do you guys want to try some chocolates? I was really just like, I think I saw somebody describe me as like the uncle that comes back on a trip and is just giving out like souvenirs and stuff. It's like Kohai. Oh, she is Kohai. Okay, yeah. Roko san. Yeah, but I gave them chocolate and gave other people chocolates, and then I saw that they were kind of looking over at me and stuff, and they were glancing over, and I was just like, if you want to talk, you can talk to me. I'll do my best, even though I'm not the best at Japanese. I promise. Don't worry. I'm a nice person. And then they kind of like, they were rummaging through like a bag, and then they came over to me and like with all this energy, and they're like here, and I was like, oh, for me? And they gave me this candy, this like sugar candy, and I was like, oh, thank you so much. Wow, I love candy. I was like, amai tabemono daisuki. And they're like, yes, it's like, they were trying to explain it to me. They're just like, it's like it's sugar, lots of sugar. And I was like, oh, ii ne, daisuki, sugar daisuki. And they're just like, yeah, how did they describe it? They're like, sugar. And like, we're like doing this pushing motion, like, you know, there's like so much sugar in here. And I was like, oh, that means I'm gonna like it. Thank you so much. It was really cute, actually. It was a cute way of describing it to me. And you know what? It's true, because I tasted it. I put it in my mouth and I was chewing. I was like, And I was like, honto da. Sugar, ippai. It was really yummy though. I was like, oishii, arigatou gozaimasu. Yeah, so that was a cute interaction as well. But yeah, you guys, I felt very like you know, welcomed by the JP Livers and stuff, and yeah, it was such a cool opportunity to meet a lot of people. It's called Ramune. Yes, that's right, that's the one. Did it taste like a sugar cube? Yeah, it tastes like, how would I describe it? It's like, I mean, yeah, just pretty much sugar. It's like a sugar hit, right? But it kind of had like this, I think it had like this kind of chalky kind of like taste or something. I've had something that tasted similar before, but I can't remember what it was. But yeah, kind of powdery soda candy. Yeah, exactly like that. Yeah, so it kind of had like this chalky kind of texture to it. A little bit sour. A little bit. It was mostly, it was just mostly a pure sugar hit, to be fair. But I really liked it, so thank you so much. Thank you. Oh my gosh. But I'm happy. I'm happy that I got to meet so many people. Yeah. Very, very happy. Trying to think if there's anybody else. That's pretty much that's pretty much the main ones. I did meet like a lot of people, but it was kind of like a lot of people were in passing, right? And I'm really bad with names and stuff. So if anybody kind of just like says their name, but then we don't really get a chance to talk and stuff, it's kind of like it doesn't always stick with me. So I think that I met like a lot more people, but yeah, but there was a lot of people, you guys. It was a crazy, hectic couple of days. So yeah. What else? Oh my gosh, I haven't joined the live in so long. Welcome! I'm back! Thank you so much for coming in. Thank you. Let's see. There's so many people, I know, right? Glad you had so much fun hanging out and meeting everybody. I really did. Yeah, it was, you know, it was such a memorable trip. I feel like this last month has gone by, I don't know, it's felt like there's been so much that's happened, but it went by so fast. But also, like, while it was happening, it felt really like slow, and like each kind of day was very memorable, and you know, I had a lot of cool new experiences and stuff. I don't know, that's the way I want to live my life, though, you know? Like, I like being able to do all this kind of like these really cool novel and unique experiences and stuff, and yeah, sounds very enriching, extremely enriching. Yeah. Yes. Renman, hello, yokoso. Konbanwa. Hello. I hope you enjoyed NIJIFes, everybody. So yeah, so those were the kind of those were the people that I kind of met and stuff there. Okay, now I didn't just meet livers and stuff in NIJIFes. I got to meet you guys. I got to meet the Renvaderz, and there were a couple times in the meet and greets when I really kind of just didn't have any words, right? I was like, I don't know. You know how everybody was kind of on the stage, they were crying up on stage? I think during that time when everybody was crying up on the stage, I was just more so like so happy. I was so happy, you know, and I didn't feel like I needed to cry just then and there. Like, I felt like how do I describe it? It's like I felt so in the moment. And just so content. And like I'm always searching for that content feeling, right? Like, and just having it up on there in front of all of you guys, and, you know, being up there with my friends and stuff, and, you know, they're getting all emotional and stuff, but I didn't feel like I needed to cry up then and there. I just was so happy, and I don't know, like, I don't usually cry of happiness and stuff. It's more so like sad emotion where that will kind of happen, but you know, like, I do have moments where like I get very overwhelmed by, you know, like, by happiness, and then I don't really know what to say. And I felt like that kind of happened to me in my meet and greets, you know? That's where it kind of started coming out for me, and I felt extremely you know, grateful and extremely lucky. And yeah, just in between meeting you guys, and it's just so cute. Oh my god, you guys are so cute. Like, coming up to me and just being like, Ren, like, I had some people that, like, you know, flew along, you know, flew from far away to kind of be there and be a part of NIJIFes and Overture, because they knew it was such a big deal. They knew it was such a big deal for me, and it was a big deal for them, and and then I'd like talk to them, and they, you know, they were tearing up, and you know, as soon as they kind of like, you know, like we said, we took our photo and said goodbye and stuff, they'd leave the room, and I just have like, I had like moments where I'm just like this is the best. This is so cool. I don't know how else I could be living my life better. I don't know. It's like, that's the stuff that matters, you know? So, and yeah, I don't know, I'm just thinking about it now, and it's like it's just so cool that we had this event to kind of share together and just really you know what I mean? I'm just really lucky. So, and it was a dream come true, and yeah, just seeing the pictures and stuff of everybody, you know, like I see the pictures of all the Renvaderz coming together, and you know, you're hanging out together, you're making new friends and stuff, and I'm like, you know what, because it's hard. It's really hard. It's really hard to make friends for a lot of people, especially in this kind of day and age, you know, on the internet and stuff. I feel like it's, I don't know. You know, like how did people used to kind of make friends and stuff and on this planet, right? Like people went out places and stuff. I don't know, like people, it's more so on the internet and stuff. So seeing people come together and being able to go to these events together and make these memories and make new friends and stuff, I'm like holy shit, dude. Like I you know, like I feel awesome. I really feel awesome, you know? You guys make me feel really awesome, because I'm like, man, I was able to kind of help bring these people together. Like, what the fuck, me? Why me? I don't know, it makes me really happy. And obviously, you know, being able to do music and stuff for you guys is, you know, so important for me as well. And I know that you guys know, you know, how important that is to me. So you being there every step of the way, you know, leading up to this, it's not just this one event, you know, like the different cons that you've come to in the past, you know, like the different live streams that I've done, like the, you know, like every new release of every new original song that I put out, you guys are there. I know, you know, like I'm bad with names, and I know your names, you know, like like I'm so bad with names and stuff, but you guys are always there. I know your names off by heart, you know, like, so you guys mean a lot to me. And yeah, it's not just Overture, and it's not just this one really big amazing performance that means a lot to me, you know, like it feels like a culmination of everything. But you know, like every opportunity and every experience that has led up to this has been really important to me, you know. So thank you. Now I guess I should talk about Overture itself, because I've talked about a lot of stuff, but yeah, I guess what I can say about the meet and greets is this, is just that, you know, like lots of really sweet words from you guys, and you know, a lot of viewers that came up to me, and you know, they only really knew like their own language and like Japanese and stuff, and you know, despite the language barrier, you know, they're talking to me, they're trying to convey their feelings and emotions and stuff, and I'm, you know, and I was trying my best to speak as well. But you know, like even with the language barrier, like I could still feel like their intention. I can still feel what you want to say, you know what I mean? It's kind of weird in a way, you know, but like, I don't know, it's just really amazing, one of a kind experience. So yeah, so thank you guys so much for coming out and being a part of those big days with me. So yeah, so okay, let's talk about Overture Now, so yeah, we had a lot of practice and stuff leading up to it, you guys. I'm gonna do this because I've seen everybody else do this. So, you know, I'm gonna do the same thing. Boop. There we go. We got the set list. You know what? I'm gonna scooch over here. Hey. Woozy. Yeah, so let's talk about everything. So, Overture daytime stage. So, like I mentioned before, about a week out, that's when it started really kind of feeling real for us. And you know, for me it was, thankfully, I felt confident enough with the dancing and stuff, where I was like, okay, I'm feeling good. But then, all of a sudden, I was like, oh yeah, people were seeing me doing like the freaking moonwalk, right? In like rehearsals and stuff. And Sunny especially was just like, Ren, you need to do that. I was like, what? And he's like, you actually need to do that on stage. And I was like, I'm just messing around. Wait, I don't know if I should actually do it. You know, like what if I screw it up? Like that'll be permanent, you know, like digital footprint or whatever. And he's literally my digital footprint moonwalking. And he's like, no, you got it. And I was like, okay, I'll try it. And he's like, if you don't do it, I'll do it. And I was like, okay, I'll try to do it. And then we were doing some other rehearsals and stuff, and you know, this one day we were doing rehearsals, and she got in this really like silly mood, and it was so fun. And she was doing all these dance moves and stuff, right? And I was like, what? That actually looks good, you know, like you should do some of that stuff up on stage. And she's like, no. And I was like, no, you should. And I can't remember if it was me or her, but one of us was just like, okay, look, if you do that dance move, then I'll do the other one. And she's like, I want you to do the moonwalk. And I was like, really? You're gonna do this? And then she's like, promise? And I was like, okay, promise. And we shook hands and made it a deal. So yeah, so we had like a pact to kind of do the dance moves. Mari, thank you so much for the raid. Thank you, Marty. I'm just talking about NIJIFes. And man, I was getting a little bit emotional before. Just because, like, I don't know, like now kind of looking back on it, it's just, I miss you guys. I miss everybody a lot. It was such an amazing experience. Marty! I hope you had a fun stream, Mari. Also, hi, Ren, I'm new here. Oh, hello. Welcome. Welcome. I hope you enjoy your stay. But yeah, yeah, so anyways, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, so that's how that kind of came about. So Sunny, he was really just like, you know, building me up and just being like, come on, you got this, man, you got this with the moonwalk. So I was really starting to consider it more, and I was like, okay, looks, they and the other guys and stuff and everybody was really starting to hype me up. And then it was like Anna that kind of like solidified it. I'm like, okay, now I've like made a promise, I gotta do it, you know, even if I screw up. So yeah, I was really confident until I made that promise, honestly. Not to make anybody like feel bad or anything, because I wanted to try it as well, you know, but like that was the only thing where I was like, oh no, if I mess this up, like I'm gonna feel so silly. But anyways, people were starting to get a bit nervous leading up to it, and then especially like the day before, it was feeling really real, you know, when we did the kind of like backstage stuff, going through it all and stuff. And that's when I think it really hit all of us, and some people got really nervous and like started feeling like, you know, like kind of sick and stuff, and other people, like for example, like Sunny and I, we were just like, let's go. We were like on cloud 9. I was like, yes, it's time, bring it on. I'm like, bring it on. I was literally like, I want the performance to be right now. And then I'd see like Anna and, you know, like Alira look over at me like, are you crazy? What is wrong with this guy? And I'm like, now I want to do it now. Bro, my stomach was hurting so much before we started. I know. Yeah, Mari. Oh my gosh. Mari was like, cause she's like, what did you say, Mari? You're just like I'm nervous. And then I was just like, oh, are you okay? And you're just like, no. Like, I'm nervous, but it's like a natural thing. I'm not like, what did you say? You're like, I'm not like scared or anything, but it's just like the natural like performer thing, right? And that happens to like every performer, like, you know, like even me, like the seconds before you go out on a, yeah, I'm confident in my skills, but I'm still, yeah, exactly. That's what you said to me. Yeah, and I agree, like even if you've done it like 100 times and stuff before, you still kind of get like that little bit of nervous, like the butterflies and stuff in your stomach right before performance. But then like as soon as you start, it's like muscle memory, and you just kind of like, if you've done it enough, right? And I think like Mari, like you're a real performer, you know, so I think that yeah, I think that it was just so natural for you as well. Renbo, what the heck? Thank you, Wanaru, thank you so much. Oh my god, thank you. Oh my gosh, what is your chat name? Maririn's fans are called Maripets. What about you? Oh, they're the Renvaderz. Renvaderz. But yeah, so yeah, it kind of got to that point, right, where I was like, oh, this is feeling really real. And I was getting super excited. Super excited. Because, you know, since I've been in, you know, being in NIJISANJI, I've done a lot of like performing and singing and stuff, but, you know, I really miss like live, like up on a stage performing and stuff. I don't know, am I allowed to talk about this? I'm sorry, management, if I'm not allowed to talk about this. I don't know what I can, whatever. But yeah, like I miss kind of like the live singing and stuff, and like with my alien face. Yes. So this experience was really you know, like fulfilling for me, is what I'm trying to say. So hey, that's what I mean. I was really happy, and it felt like it was the most kind of like energy like on stage that I've felt like in this kind of you know, experience, I guess. Yeah, same. And you did great. Thank you, Mari. You did great as well. Oh my gosh, you guys, every time we're, you know, doing rehearsals and stuff, like Mari is always like locked in. She's locked the fuck in every single time. Like, you know, it's so obvious that singing and dancing, you know, means so much to you, and like your passion is contagious. And yeah, I think everybody saw that up on, you know, in the audience watching, up on the stage, you know. So yeah, no, it was a amazing experience. Okay, I gotta talk about the songs and stuff. I just waffle so much. I'm so sorry, everyone. But okay, so it got to the day of, right, and I was feeling really good. I'm like, let's do this. And then we kind of got there, and we're doing like the setting up and stuff, and people were starting to get really nervous. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try to like give like calm like vibes and stuff. And I saw that Anna was especially really nervous like with Rosami. So I was like, I went over to Anna, and I'm just like, Anna, are you okay? You know, like, and knelt down next to her, and she like grabbed my arm and she like pulled me in. And I was like, what? And then she's like, Ren. And she was shaking like a leaf, and I was like, oh, Anna, it's okay. You got this. You're gonna be amazing. And I was like, she's like, I'm in the first 3 songs, and I was like, yes, I know, and there's a reason for that. It's because you're amazing. You've got an incredible voice. You know, you're just so talented. One of the most talented singers like I've ever met. That's why they're doing that. And she's, what did she say? She said something pretty funny. Like even when she was really nervous, she's still so funny. But yeah, I was like, you got this. So we were all just kind of like, huddled around, and I hope that some of my energy kind of like, you know, that calmed people down and stuff. But man, I was excited. I was so excited. And then it kind of got really close to the performance, and Vox wanted to say some words with everyone, or for everyone. So we kind of got in a circle and huddled around, and he's really, you know, I feel like Vox was also he was kind of like on the same page as me and Sunny, like very excited, but I think he was still very nervous, but like I think he hit it really well, you know, and he had us all huddle around, and he just told us, you know, like that he's really proud of everybody on this whole trip. We've, you know, kind of come together and, you know, just gotten really close, and just seeing each other's kind of struggles, and, you know, and also like coming so far. He was like, he said a lot of really, really sweet things, and just like built us up. And at that point, like, he's so good with words, and like I was getting so excited for the performance. I'm like, let's do this. So we put our hands in, and then we're like, Overture! And when we did that, like the audience, like, you guys could hear us, right? You could actually hear us. So the audience, you guys were all screaming in reaction to our real voices, right? Like there, not like through any kind of speakers or anything. So like it was kind of another moment where I just felt so full of, you know, like this energy, just being like we're connected like this. This is so amazing, right? This is very rare in, you know, in that kind of sense, you know what I mean? So like I was so excited, and then the show kind of, Dofio was crying too, honestly. Aw. Oh my gosh, man, I'm getting so like happy just like even remembering all of this. But yeah, the countdown kind of happened, right? And then if we thought that it was real before, it really started feeling real there, because it was. There's the 10, 9, 8, 7, and I'm looking over at people. You know, I looked over at Sunny. I like glanced over at him, and then he looked at me, and then we're both like, you know, like pumped our fist in the air. We're like, yeah, let's do this. Let's fucking go. You know, so excited for it. And then yeah, and then we got to start singing for you and performing. And the first song, Virtual Strike, it was a lot of fun. I'm really glad, and I said it like, I feel like I said it a million times to everybody, but I'm really glad that we started off with a group song, and we kind of had like a a fun part in the middle where we're kind of messing around, and like Vox is like head banging and stuff, you know. Like he's like swinging his hair around and stuff, because I feel like we all needed that to kind of shake out the nerves a little bit, right? And just be up on stage and be seen by everybody, and like, you know, and all be together like that. So I think that was really, really fun, and a really great choice for the first song. The transformation, yeah, did you guys like that? So cool, right? So cool. Yeah, I liked that. Yeah, I like that they kind of showed our first outfits and stuff beforehand, and then did like the big, right? When it happened, I'm like, whoa! It was so cool. Oh yeah, and they also had our outfits on display in the hall as well, right? Did any of you guys take pictures with that? It was like a magical girl transformation. Yeah, right? Oh my gosh. The costumes were very Disney coded. Love the Rococo style. It was, you know what? It was people saying online like alien prince in that outfit. Yes, it was very, you know, very prince-like. Very dignified, wouldn't you say? I hope you guys liked our outfits for Overture. I took a lot of pictures. Totemo kakkoyokatta. Arigato. Thank you. You were all princes and princesses. Yeah, I liked that on my outfits. I asked for like for them to keep some of the accessories and stuff. So I still had like, you know, like my rings and stuff, and I had like some of my belts, and they had like one of my belts kind of like gold, so it kind of matched the outfit and stuff. So yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. Yeah. You were the only one who went without gloves. Exactly, yes. Yeah, because I wanted to keep my ring accessories, and I thought it would be a little bit uncomfortable, you know, if I put them over my gloves or something. Do people do that typically? I don't know. But yeah, so they let you keep your horns as well? What do you mean they let me keep my horns? They're not detachable. You got... Guys, my horns do not detach from my head, okay? I tell you this all the time, come on. Are you sure? Oh my god. Oh yeah, when people were talking about their charm points at the start, I'm like, oh yeah, my accessories, and then I said my charm point was my horns, which I've always got. like why did I say that? I don't know. I guess cause it's funny, cause you know when we're moving on and off the stage and it kind of goes dark, you guys could see my horns glowing, right? Like they actually glowed. Like in those moments, so yeah, I feel like I was probably the easiest person to recognize when walking up on the stage just because of that, you know? What happens if you pull them hard enough? You're not taking my horns, okay? They're mine, alright? Who would give you that idea that you could take them and sell them? Anyways. But yeah. 1 second, you guys. I need to pee, so I'll be right back. It's okay, I have a supply of them still. Mari! Not you! Okay, you know what? Mari is genmate, so she gets genmate privileges. Restocked plenty. Restocked? What, recently? Huh? How recently? What? I'm scared. Alright, you guys, I'll be right back. 1 second. I need to pee. Be back. Hello, I'm back. Whoop. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. They're edible? Oh god, wait, we were just talking about my horns and then I just left them wide open. What's wrong with me? Scatter! Oh my god. Okaeri. Hello, 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 hello. Konnichiwa. Welcome back. Okay, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, Virtual Strike. yeah, so we did Virtual Strike, and I think yeah, it went really well. It was awesome hearing everybody's cheers and stuff whenever each of us started singing. So thank you. We felt your support. We really felt it and heard your voices loud and clear. So thank you, thank you. Yeah. Oh, Gifted Pog. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, Koma, for 20 gifted. Whoa, thank you. Nanahito, thank you. For 10, Nina, thank you. And Nico, thank you as well. Welcome to the Alienation. Welcome, welcome. But yeah, you guys, so that was the first song, Virtual Strike. And yeah, I like it. Very catchy song, and it was fun to sing together. And like I said, very happy that we got to do that one first all together. So yeah, then we kind of were doing like our introductions and stuff, and man, you guys were so loud, so loud. It was amazing. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Really loved the changing moment. Yeah, I think that was really cool. And then when we did all our introductions and stuff, it was nice to hear your voices cheering for us. And yeah, there's so many of you guys. I just remember looking out into the crowd and just being like, oh my god, there's so many people out here. Like, it was crazy. It was crazy. Thank you everybody so much for coming. My eyes went waterfall mode. Oh no. Oh my gosh. There were a lot of screams on the recording, probably a lot of them in reality. You got, oh my gosh. If you guys, if any of you guys unfortunately weren't able to be there, like, it was, man, the energy was just, you know, it was just off the charts. It was crazy. So thank you so much. You know, as you know, the first kind of big performance at NIJIFes, like, we felt so welcomed and so, you know, just like embraced by you guys. So we couldn't have asked for more, I think. So thank you so much. But yeah, the first song after the group song though was Solar Dawn. And poor Anna. Poor Anna, she's like, why am I in the first 3 songs? I was like, don't worry, Anna, you got this, you got this. And she did, she really had that. Her and Alira just like started the show off like so strong. Incredible vocalists, the two of them, you know. And you know, like that song as well, Solar Dawn, is just such a uplifting you know, song, and very like emotional kind of song. So it was really nice. It kind of like set the tone for the rest of the show, you know, like goosebumps for real. Yeah, right. Did you guys like it? I know you guys liked it. It's amazing. The lyrics always make me cry. Yeah, like, I don't know, like when they did the encounter, you know, like when it released and stuff, I really liked the song and stuff, but now even more so, like it means a lot to me now, because now it's just attached to these memories, right? And it was such a great tone setter for the rest of the show, like I said. And you know, them, like their choreography and stuff was really nice and suited the vibe of the song very well. And yeah, I think they absolutely killed it, you know. Yeah, Alira and Anna, their vocals are just, especially together, you know, the harmonies and stuff, and you know, they're kind of like going back and forth between the different melodies. It just, they complement each other so well. Yeah, so that one was really cool. Great singers, yeah, seriously. Playback in 3D when? Oh my gosh. Playback. Yeah, maybe one day, who knows. Yeah. So that was the first one. Went really well, and I think everybody backstage and stuff, like when they finished that first song, we're like, yeah, here we go, you know, off to an amazing start. And I think this whole performance, like this whole show as well, like went really well. you know, by the end of it, I was just so proud of everybody. But hey, let's talk about the next song, which was Enna's solo song, Hot Limit, which, man, she's nervous about it. Like, she was so good. So good. I'd never heard the song before, you know, before all of our NIJIFes rehearsals and stuff, because I'm a normie, obviously. So like, I'm like, a lot of these songs I had never heard of, and I was like, oh, cool. I should check this out. But yeah, apparently it's a really popular song, so and I can see why, because, you know, like, it's super catchy. It was like stuck in my head for most of the trip. And the choreo as well, the choreography was really cool. You know, it was like, I think it just matched the song very well. And Enna's vocals, I'm gonna sound like a broken record at this point, you guys, but like, oh my god, her voice is just so amazing. So amazing. And whenever I hear her singing in person, I'm just like, I'm kind of amazed. I'm like, what the fuck? That is, you were so good. You were so good. And I'm so happy that people, you know, could see her shining on that big stage, and just, you know, like, and really see how talented she is, because, you know, she deserves it. She works really hard, and yeah, she's a awesome person. And yeah, and she was nervous, but I swear to god, she had nothing to be nervous about, because I mean, you saw the performance, so yeah. Set the stage on fire, so proud of her. Yeah, oh yeah, and then when the platform raised and she was like dancing on it, it was like, oh my god, I'm like at a Taylor Swift concert or something right now, you know? Like, it was so cool, right? And the fire right in front of me was so hot. The pyrotechnics, you guys, I could see the light from the fire through the curtains backstage. It was crazy. It was crazy. You could feel the heat. It was awesome. Yeah, when they told us for the first time that they were gonna include pyrotechnics, I was like, oh, what? No way. I was so keen to see that. I was like, oh, that's amazing. You did? Yeah. Yeah. It was so cool. Yeah, so we were making jokes about it. I was just like, anybody who's in the front row, like, their eyebrows are gonna be singed off. So, you know, at least you had the best seats in the house, but you're not leaving here with your eyebrows. So sorry, sorry everyone. It's crazy. It's hot in even in the very back seats. Yeah, that's the other thing, is like, man, that venue, like, you know, there were a lot, you know, like a lot of seats. Oh my gosh, so many people showed up, and like, there were people up in the nosebleeds, you know, like up in the really high seats and stuff, and that's so cool. Was it cool to kind of get like a different kind of angle like that as well? I wonder. Worth it though, yeah. I felt the heat at the back of the arena though. Oh my gosh, wow. That's crazy. No, what I got ski. Oh, thank you so much. Arigato. Thank you. Itsumo, how do I say it? What I 忘れちゃった I'm always laughing, so you're gonna hear it non-stop. Go, man. Let's see. Oh yes, you smiled so much during the concert. It was so cute. Oh yeah, yeah. And then when she got to the end of her performance of Hot Limit, I was like, yes. You know, I was so happy for her, because you know, she was nervous, and I'm just like, she nailed it. Absolutely nailed it. Very proud friend. And yeah, then it was time for my first song with Vox, Monstrosity. So yeah, and is walking off stage. I look at Vox, I'm like, we give like this look of like, we got this, this is gonna be so much fun. Let's go have some fun, you know? Got out there, and yeah, and just like hearing everybody, you know, applaud and stuff and be excited for it. I was like, I wonder if people know, like, if anyone, you know, is gonna guess which song we're gonna perform together. Because here's a little bit of backstory, actually. You know, Monstrosity, when I was thinking about songs that I wanted to sing on the Overture stage, I was like, oh, wait, yo, this could be so cool, because I was like, Monstrosity, but with me and Vox, because it totally fits our aesthetic, right? And I feel like it's just a really, really good fit, and I think it would be so fun in like a live setting and stuff like that as well. So I was like, okay, you know, I'm gonna ask Vox, I'm gonna see. But at that point, I hadn't released the song yet, right? So I kind of did the same thing to Vox that I did to Anna for my 3D debut, where I was like, hey Vox, okay, I've got an idea. I want to do a duet with you. And he's like, okay, heck yeah. Yeah, and I was like, and the song that I want us to sing is an original song of mine that you haven't heard yet. And he's like, oh, okay. And I was like, but trust me, because I think it's gonna be really, really cool if we do it together. The song's called Monstrosity, and I sent him this song, and I was like, let me know what you think. And he listened to it, and he was like, yes, this. He really liked the song for starters, so I was like, oh, heck yeah, I'm glad you like it. And he was like, man, the lyrics are very like sad though, aren't they? And I'm like, yeah, they're a little bit depressing, a little bit emo, you know. But I think it'd be really cool if we, you know, like if we did it together live on stage. And he's like, yes, I think so too. So yeah, so that we decided that before the song even came out, which is pretty interesting. Same thing happened, like I mentioned before, with me and Anna for Atmosphere. She hadn't heard the song before, and I was like, Anna, I want to sing this song with you for my 3D debut. And yeah, so oh wait, what did somebody say? What is the meaning of the song? The meaning of the lyrics behind Monstrosity, I think it's pretty self-explanatory, but it's, you know, Monstrosity is about that side of yourself that you are not happy with, you know, like you're ashamed with, you know, like that side of yourself that you wish, you know, wasn't there, right? Like, and I think that everybody's got, you know, things about themselves that they're not happy with, you know, and like they want to change about themselves and stuff, and for whatever reason they're kind of like, they keep coming back to it. It's kind of like that thing, right? And it's kind of like about you know, trying to run away from that bit, always being drawn back to it. Yeah, it's kind of like that. So it is a kind of very you know, like very moody, kind of like emotion driven song and stuff. But I think that it was still a really cool song to kind of perform up on a big stage. And you know, it's got, I think it's got that kind of like cool vibe to it as well. So I think it was cool that we had a song like that on the set list, because a lot of the other songs and stuff, they were very like I think they were very like upbeat and happy and stuff. And even like Blue Sugar later on was like, you know, it's got more of that kind of upbeat kind of feeling. I know that the lyrics are still kind of depressing for that song too, but but yeah, so Vox and I, when we were rehearsing the song, we were really happy with the choreo, because it was so cool. I thought that the dance instructors did such an amazing job, like you know, like coming up with it and teaching it to us. And right before performing it and stuff, we were so confident for that song. We're like, we got this, we got this. And honestly, I feel like we learned it pretty quickly. So yeah, so to do that up on stage and then see everybody's reaction and stuff was really fun. It was super exciting. I liked the part in the bridge where we kind of like, you know, where we're kind of doing like a little bit more and stuff. We kind of get low and, you know, have all these cool dance moves and stuff. And then the fire at the end was just the icing on the cake. I think it was really cool. So yeah, you guys weren't stiff at all. Holy, really? Are you sure? I don't know about that one. But we did our best, you know. We did our best. These the lanky alien and demon princes. We did our best. Yeah. The arrangement was chef's kiss. Oh, I'm so glad you guys enjoyed it. Yeah. Oh my gosh. And honestly, the first time that we rehearsed this with a band, with the live band, right, was so cool. And I was getting distracted in the first practice with the live band because they were playing it, and I was like, oh, they're playing my original song right now. And I kept like looking back at them and being like, yeah. I was like pointing at the drummer, just being like, wow, you're awesome. Oh my god, you guys are killing it. It's so cool. Yeah, so I was kind of distracted for that, but obviously for the real performance, like, was locked in. But I think that the live band did an amazing job playing Monstrosity and also Blue Sugar. I think Monstrosity especially it definitely had a different feeling live than the studio version, right? It was a lot more kind of like moody and kind of like how do I explain it? More like ballady, I feel like it doesn't. It was still like poppy and stuff, right? But it was a lot more kind of like feelsy and kind of like had a bit more of like a groove to it, if you kind of understand what I mean there, you know. And I think it's really cool, and that actually really lends to you know, like the replayability of this concert in general, right? Because it's such a different vibe from the original, right? But it's still clearly the original, so, you know, kept a lot of the same elements, but still kind of gave it something fresh, which was really yeah, interesting to me. So I hope that everybody really enjoyed Monstrosity. And man, dude, I was really impressed by Vox's vocals on Monstrosity, especially towards like the bridge. And there's a couple lines in particular that he just sang so well. He sang so well, like in the bridge when he's like, I'm alone in a world that I'm tearing apart. Are you looking right through me? Like he kind of like put this growl kind of thing. He put this growl like on his voice and sounded so good. Matched the song perfectly, you know? And yeah, I think that you know, I think he did such an amazing job on it, and I'm really proud of him. And I think that he's even in a short amount of time, I think he's come you know, like a long way on his singing, and I'm excited to see him do more like singing and stuff, because I think he feels like he's still kind of like new and getting the hang of it and stuff, you know. But like, don't let that stop you, Vox. Keep going, because like I think you've got like a lot of promise, and you know, I was very happy that you wanted to sing with me on this one. I think that it came out really good, and I think people really liked it. So yeah, Horn Bros, my Oshis. Oh yeah, we both had the horns as well. Yeah, perfectly showcased the power of his voice. Yeah, exactly. And I think that you know, like I made the lyric distribution so we could kind of have like some sections where I sing the high one and he sings the low one and stuff. You know, I think make the most of your strengths and stuff as well. Like he's got a great low tone, obviously. So yeah, it was cool. It was cool to sing together. Yeah, so that was Monstrosity, and at the end of that song, you guys, okay, at the beginning, like just before I came out on stage and stuff, I wasn't really feeling like too nervous or anything. By the end of the song, like when we do like the last pose and we're like Monstrosity kind of thing, and everybody started like cheering, I just got this sudden like burst of energy that kind of like went through my body, just like this adrenaline rush. I was like I just felt everybody, yeah, because you could hear the crowd, right? Yeah, and I was like, it's kind of like a mixture of nerves and excitement, and just like, it was so awesome. So thank you guys so much for all your enthusiasm. We felt it. We felt it in the venue, through the screen. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy the Overture fan art from us too. Oh yes. Yeah, there's been so much of it too. It's been incredible. I've been trying to retweet as much as I can. But I really appreciate it, you guys. You're so talented. Yeah, so that was Monstrosity. Super stoked to be able to do not just one, but 2 original songs of mine, you know? Like, when I wrote Blue Sugar, like, I really wanted to be able to perform it on a stage like this one day. Monstrosity, it was like, it didn't even really cross my mind that it could be on a stage like that so soon, so it was a really great opportunity. So next song was Mixed Nuts, and this is such a fun song. This is such a fun song, and whenever they were doing like practice for it and stuff, it was addictive. It's too hard not to try to learn the dance, right? It's too hard not to. Like they especially like in the chorus, it was like so fun. And yeah, I think they all did a really amazing job on it. That was me and you know, Vox and Sunny and Anna. They were all really, really good. I like the intro where Rosami's just like, Mom, Dad, Dog, and then Anna's like, woof. Really made me laugh. So, oh, and that's the other thing. Backstage, like when you're kind of like waiting for your turn to perform and stuff, staff was just like, okay, you guys need to like, shh. You don't make any noises like too loud and stuff, otherwise you'll be heard by the audience and stuff. So whenever there was a moment where I felt like I needed to laugh or something, I'm like trying to suppress it, and I'm like you know. So it was kind of difficult. Yeah, but it was really good. I really like the sparkle effects on their fingers. Like, man, when I saw that they did that for the first time, I'm just like, that's right! Wait, what the heck? We're 3D anime characters. We can do whatever we want. If we want sparkles coming out of our fingers, we can make that happen. Like, it was crazy. I kind of... Sometimes I forget. You know, like, it was really cool. Kira kira. Kira kira. Ippai. So much. But yeah, so that was really cute. It looked like... You know what it kind of reminded me of, though? It kind of reminded me of like, hi, I'm Ren Zotto, and you're watching Disney Channel. Dun, 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 dun. And you know how they draw the ears? It kind of like reminded me of that. Like, I'm like, if I was in that song, I probably would have done like, right? 100%, right? And I think Vox already told one of the stories. But at one of the dress rehearsals for it, Sunny, he did like, they all had the sparkles coming out of their fingers, and when Sunny realized that he had that power, he drew like really quickly. He drew like a dick shape. And it was so fast, but like as soon as I saw it, I died. I just died laughing. And then from that moment on, whenever I saw Sunny with the freaking sparkling fingers, I was like, it's like, I just knew he had too much power. You know what I mean? Like, and he's just like, I just know for the whole thing he's holding back. Like, he would never do that for the actual thing, but you know, he was just messing around. But it was so funny, man. I'm sorry. Sorry, Sunny. Sorry for bringing it up. It was funny though. But yeah, they performed it so well, and yeah, I think the audience really liked it. It was a good song choice. I don't know who chose that song, but good song choice, definitely. But yeah, then next up it was another solo, and it was Mari's solo. And this, you guys, this solo, this is like, if you want to show anybody, you know, like Mari, you want to show anybody Marionette, show them this, because this is her original song, right? And you know, it's like, it's so like on brand for her. Like, it's like the vibe, it's, you know, like the idol kind of theme. That's our idol, exactly. Like, and she sang it so well. She you know, she came up with the choreo herself, right? And it's a perfect showcase of Mari and her talent and her, you know, skills. Is all wrapped up into like this one performance. And I think that if you showed anybody this and they were into the kind of like, you know, like the idol kind of culture and stuff, like they'd be blown away, you know. And then just tell them everything that I said on top of it, just being like, you know, that's her song, you know, that's her choreo and stuff. And you know, it's immediately apparent just how talented and passionate she is. You know, every single time that she was doing, you know, like rehearsals and stuff, like I mentioned, she was locked in, so serious about her passion, you know. And I really admire that about people. Like when I see that somebody's really passionate about something, like I immediately like connect with that, and I'm like, I get it 100%, you know. So to see her be able to perform that up on stage and, you know, just shine as brightly as she did was really something to witness. So, and I think that everybody in the crowd really had so much fun with it too. Like, it's such a hype song, right? So much energy. I think my favorite part of the song is when it kind of goes like a little bit heavier, and she's like, you know, and then she ends it just being like, you know, just a joke kind of thing. I think it's so cute. But yeah, it was so cool. And she had like what's it called, like the aura kind of thing, you know. Like I saw a lot of Sonny Briscoe, you know, aura farming and stuff backstage, but I didn't see like the aura thing that Mari had up on stage. You know what I mean? Like it was so cool. Aura maxing, yeah, the magic aura. Exactly. But yeah, so much energy, and you know, you could just tell that it was a dream come true for her, and very happy for her. And yeah, very happy that, you know, that another one of my gen mates was a part of this. You know, we did it together. How crazy is that, right? How crazy is that? Two people from ILUNA up on stage for Overture. I feel very, you know, grateful. Yeah. What is this? Aikatsu no sekai ni iru mitai datta. Oh, it's like a Aikatsu world? Became like that. I don't know if I know that one, but she was shining out of brightness. Oh, 100%. Yeah, no, it was really great. And oh, she was crying so much. Like, even before the show, like, you guys, she was crying happy tears, like, while we were doing like the dress rehearsal for the show. Like, that's how happy she was with everything. So thank you everybody for showing her your support. Oh, like Aikatsu character. Oh, okay. Oh, I think she showed me that before, actually. Yeah. Yeah, so that was amazing. And then straight after that, we had another solo, which was Alira's Sunbeams. And she was very nervous, but you know what? I'll tell you, it did not come through. Like, the nerves did not come through. I think that's a running theme with everybody, you know, like even the people that were nervous, like they absolutely killed it. You know, like you could not tell, I don't think. I don't know. Maybe if you zoomed in the camera like really close, like you could see maybe a little bit of shaking, you know, like, but I think that's also from excitement, right? Like even I get like a little bit of, you know, like shakiness and stuff when I'm kind of filled with that excitement of performing. So, but yeah, Sunbeams and another original song. I was really happy that you know, that so many of us in EN were able to do original songs up on this stage like that. You know, it's cool doing, like it's cool doing covers and stuff as well, but like original songs, I think that's such a special thing to be able to do that in front of such a big audience and stuff, right? And it really kind of, it's a great showcase of, you know, of you as a performer. So yeah, so Alira got up there and was singing Sunbeams, and that song is such a vibe, you know, so catchy, and just like she brought that summer vibes. Wait, is it summer? Hang on, it's not summer. Well, you know, maybe everybody needs a little bit of summer, you know. I think I saw some people saying that, being like, man, the daytime stage is so summer coded. You know, they're kind of right. You know, we're bringing those happy kind of beach vibes, you know? I fell in love with her laughter. Oh, yeah. Oh, she was just so good with that kind of like bubbly feeling up on stage. I think that really shone through so well. And I really liked her. I liked her choreo and stuff as well. Like very, you know, very... well, yeah, just like bubbly and stuff, I guess, you know? We took the Aussie weather with you on the plane? Yeah, exactly. No, I really think that she did such a good job on that song, and I know she was nervous, but you did amazing. Willa, you did amazing! And your laughter is contagious. Yes, 100%. 100%. I feel like Alira's got a very distinct laugh as well. I know a lot of people like to be like, Ren, your laugh, you know, like always talking about my laugh, but Alira's got a very distinctive laugh as well, don't you think? Yeah, very like, makes you happy when you hear it. So yeah. Kirei datta ne. Oh, it was so good. Yeah, and hearing the band play that song as well was really cool. I feel like the band really brought the energy on Sunbeams as well. So, you guys, we had a talented team working with us. So, good work, good work. The next song, you guys, was Remote Controller. But wait, how do you Remote? But that was the duo song between Rosemi and Ike. Ike's first kind of song besides the group, but that's another thing. Ike and I, we were kind of like talking about the set list, right? And we're just kind of like at the end. Like we kind of do a lot of sitting around for the first like little bit of it. It was kind of funny. But yeah, so Ike finally got up on stage there, and you know, it's so funny because like Ike's just been sitting, and then he's got to get up and like do this super high energy performance of Remote Controller. When I didn't know of this song before, you know, like before this and stuff, so when I heard it the first time when they were practicing and stuff, I was like, ooh, this song is really fun. It's really like upbeat, high energy, and is it like a, sorry you guys, I'm a normie, is it a Vocaloid song? Is it or not? I don't know. I just know that it was really catchy, and they worked super hard on the choreo. Oh, it was? Yeah, it is a Vocaloid song. Oh, Yep. Makes sense, makes sense. It had that vibe about it. But yeah, I think it was a really good song choice for the two of them. And Rosemi's voice worked so well on it. I wonder who chose the song. Was it Rosemi maybe? Not sure. And Ike's voice as well. Like, I love the part in the song. I love the part in the song where they're really kind of like, where they're kind of like acting together, right? And they're kind of like having that conversation back and forth. And then Ike does, he does like the really high note. And then Rosemi is like, Rosemi is just like shocked. And then Ike's like, He's like, it was awesome. It was so good. It was so good. I think every song kind of like, you know, like gave their own like distinct feel and really added to the overall, you know, like show. It was really cool. But yeah, it looked like a lot of work to learn that dance though. Honestly, when I was watching like Ike learn that dance, I was like, oh my god. I'm kind of thankful that I've got a lot lower energy things to learn. But Ike, you killed it. You killed it. And Rosemi, you killed it too. You guys did amazing together. And yeah. It was a super fun song. Super fun song. Yeah. So that was their duet. The next song, Juanito Shampoo. And I think I'm not alone in saying this. I'm pretty sure other people have said this, but I think this is the song that had some of the coolest or some of the most fun choreography, right? like it is so fun to watch. Like every single you know, practice and stuff, I was always just like, if I was ever on my phone just like relaxing or something, I would stop and like watch this dance because it was so much fun. The choreo. Two gay dads and flying daughter. I saw that. I like the tweet where Vox is just like, young lady, flying daughter, get down here. Your dad and I are worried. So funny. Yeah. Yeah, another song that it's a running theme. Okay, I didn't know this song before either. But you know, I gotta add these songs to my playlist because they are catchy as heck. I think Mari chose this one. Mari has just like so many songs that she knows, so many like bops and stuff that she just pulls out and she's like, hey, you want to do this one? You know, so that was a great choice by Mari. And I, you know, like Mari is like perfect for this song and choreo. And then to make it even more perfect, you just have Sunny and Vox, you know, doing the cutesy choreo and stuff. And the first time I watched it, like the rehearsals and stuff of it, I'm like, oh my god, like they're really putting their all into this. I mean, you have to, right? Like, you know. But and by the time that the actual performance came around, like they were so good with it, right? Like they had gotten so good at it that I was like, oh my gosh, they're somehow matching Mari's cuteness energy right now. Like, how is that? Like, you know, like when they would do the like that kind of thing, and they're kind of putting their hands in their heads, right? Their heads in their hands. Sorry. It was so cute, so cute. Kawaii sugiru. all of them. But I loved it, you know. I don't know if I could match that cuteness energy that the three of them put out on that song, so that was awesome. I loved it. Yeah. But they absolutely killed it, and the chorus, you know, and they're doing the back and forth and stuff, like so addictive. Loved it, and I think the audience loved it too. Then the next one was Otona Blue. And this is kind of like the start of... Wait, is it the start of it? yeah, like the blue kind of themed songs. There was a lot of blue in this section. I don't know how the set list ended up like this way, but it just kind of did, right? So Tona Blue with the girls, and this was a really fun song as well. I really catchy song, and I think they all performed it super well. And yeah, I didn't get to, I don't know if I saw this one as much in the rehearsals and stuff, but like for the final day, I think that they all did so well on it. Yeah, the blue zone, let's go, right? One of blue. Bum bum ba bum 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 ba bum. All the songs have really grown on me. I gotta add them all to my playlist at this point. I think the girls absolutely killed it. They've all got, you know, amazing voices, and yeah, and I think that was a good song to showcase their vocal talents and stuff as well, I think. So yeah, it was really fun. But all like in that song, that's just me like getting ready on the side of the stage and just like getting ready, because next up was my solo, and I was like, okay, it's time. It's time. It's time, you guys. Like, man, when I debuted with Blue Sugar, you know, I thought it would be so cool one day to be able to perform this in 3D on a big stage. You know, like I was specifically thinking of, you know, like NIJIFes or something. Like I thought that would be so cool. You know, and just for me to be able to do that. You know, when I walked out on stage and the first note of the song hit, you know, it's got that like big hit, and then I heard you guys just like screaming and just being so excited and stuff. I was like, this is such a milestone for me, you know? Such a milestone, right? This is one of the main reasons that, you know, like I wanted to be in NIJISANJI, and you know, like that one of the other main reasons was to make, you know, like some new friends and amazing friends, and that's like 2 milestones right there. Like I'm up on stage doing that with my original song, performing my original song with my friends like by my side. Like it was such a happy moment, you know. So let's talk a little bit about the choreo for Blue Sugar. There is none. There's like none. when I was doing the dance practice and stuff, we'd have like the boys' days, and then the dance instructor would come up to me and just be like, okay, Ren, so this one's your solo. You've wrote here that you wanted no choreography. And I was like, yep. And he's like, would you like to run through the song like in practice? And I was like, sure, I guess. I was literally like, sure, I guess. I mean, I don't know if I'll like, I don't, you know, like, I don't know if I really, because I'm like, okay, I'll go stage left here for the verse, and then I'll go stage right here, you know, but like I've performed it a couple times and stuff, so I kind of like already know how I perform the song and stuff. So I did that for the rehearsals and stuff, and then he's like, great. My dance instructor's just like, great. Is there anything? And I was like, nope, that's good. And he's like, okay, cool. It was so funny. And then I think there were like, we like recorded some of the dances at rehearsals just for our own reference and stuff, and the girls like watched our rehearsals, the guys ones, right? And then they watched my one, and they're like, wait, Ren is just, he doesn't have any choreo. It was so funny. They're like, he moved to the left, let's go. He moved to the right, let's go. Like that's all it was. It was so funny. But yeah, so literally the only part of Blue Sugar that was kind of like scripted really was like the moonwalk section, right? Which I promised and I told the others and stuff that I'd give it my best shot, right? And and when I came up to that part, I was just like, okay, don't fuck up, don't fuck up, don't fuck up, don't fuck up, don't fuck up. It's like, Because the other thing is the floor was kind of like in the dance rehearsal spaces that we were practicing in, you know, it's kind of like wooden floor. It's a bit more slippery and stuff. Like I'm still not like that good at it, right? So I do really kind of like drag my feet on the floor. You're not really supposed to do that. If you're like a super pro at it, you're supposed to kind of glide your foot over the ground so you can kind of do it on any surface. So anyways, on the actual day of the performance, the ground was kind of like, it's kind of this material that's good for grip, which is not good for the moonwalk. And I was like, oh shit, I'm like, oh no, what have I gotten myself into? But I dragged my feet across that grippy floor. I was like I'm gonna destroy this floor, you know, like even if it kills me, because I don't want to screw this up. So but I think it got to the end of it, and I did okay on it. I did all right. I was happy enough with it, and I heard you guys like, you know, like people were like, "What?" And I saw on the you know, like the live stream and stuff after it, the people were just like, "What? Moonwalk?" And I was like, "Yeah." that one's for my EN friends that I love. So yeah. Moonwalk. I had to moonwalk, you guys. I'm the alien, you know? I've been on the moon, you know? I had to bring it to Earth too. Yeah, I was freaking out. So proud of you. Thank you. I'm glad you liked it. Oh my gosh. I'm sure when I show my IRL friends, they'll be like, oh my god, bro. You did the moonwalk. So funny. But we felt like proud parents. Oh my gosh. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. Everyone went wild that part. I was happy to be one of the green lights. Yes! Everybody's pen lights, changing them to green. It literally was like, it's the color of grass, you guys. I was touching grass. It was like I was outside with all the grass. It's crazy. No, it was amazing seeing everybody, you know, like wave their pen lights around, and like hearing you guys scream and stuff in the song made me super, super happy. Every time I would look out at the audience, you know, and I just saw like rows and rows of you guys just all being so excited to be there as I was singing, you know, this original song, the first original song that I did for Ren Zotto, you know, like that was a big deal to me. Big deal. And it's a moment that I'll never forget. I'll never forget it. And yeah, no matter where I go, I'll remember it, and I'll remember you guys, and I hope that you will too. So that was an amazing moment. Yeah, I was watching like the live stream after the fact, and just getting, you know, getting butterflies and just feeling like really, really happy. Really, really happy. So yeah, thank you guys for making my dream come true. Letting me perform Blue Sugar up on the stage for you guys in 3D. You know? So cool. I got like texts and stuff from my mom and dad. And like from, you know, like from family members, and you know, like and people and stuff who said that they were watching it, and they were like, you know, they were like in tears, and they were so proud of me, and you know, and I'm just really lucky with the amount of support, you know, like in my life. You know, I'll never not be grateful for it. So I think I've got people that are always just like lifting me up and just being like, just such good people in my life, and you guys are right there with everyone, and yeah, just really lucky. It just makes me want to create more for you guys, and I will. I'm gonna make more music for you guys, and I want to perform more. I want to do more of this stuff. I want to do like a solo show for you guys, you know? I'd love to do that. I would love to do it. perform all of my originals up on stage for you guys in 3D. I think that would be amazing. You know, I think we can make it happen. Let's take over this planet, you guys. Let's do it. We're not done yet. All right? I'll be there. I hope so. I hope so. I'm excited for the future. Ren Zotto tour incoming. One day, let's make it happen. Yeah. The man. Unforgettable. So thank you, thank you. So that was me. As soon as I was done with Blue Sugar, I was like, you know, I was like, whew, okay, I'm good now. I'm good to just like coast and be happy with the rest of the show. Like, no more even minuscule stresses left. You know, I was just vibing at that point. So next up was Sunny's solo, which was Mass Destruction Reload. And yeah, this song, hadn't heard of it either, but this song is like, man, I love the beat and like the bass in this song. So cool. It's so fun. It's such a cool sounding song. And Sunny, he's like, he's really like, he can really feel the music as well. And I think that he's got a really good, I feel like he wouldn't give himself like this credit, but like he's got like really good stage presence, you know? And I think that he's like he's become a really good singer, like scarily good singer. I don't like, if I ever told him this, and I had told him this on the trip, and you know, he's always just like, no, and I'm like, yeah. I'm like, no, you listen to me, Sonny Briscoe. You listen to me, okay? Like his vocals, you know, like Vox and I were both in agreement that we just think his vocals are so good. And you know, he's got so much power when he sings, and yeah, I think it really came through very well in this song as well. So I love his rap. Yeah, he's like, that's another thing, is like, I was telling him, I'm like, you're so good at rapping, Sonny. I feel like rapping is like kind of your forte, you know? Like I feel like he's really good with that stuff. He's got a good voice for it as well. And oh yeah, he's got Sonny Briscoe in the front and Lyra Pandora in the back. And every time that he would do that for like rehearsals and stuff, the girls would just start laughing. I just thought it was so funny. But yeah, no, it was good, and it was cool to hear like Alira sing on the track and stuff as well. I thought it was you know, it was really sweet that like I heard that Sunny like offered Alira to like be up on stage, and Alira was just like, no, and that was so sweet, I think, between the both of them. So I love the rap in Infinity as well. I know, right? Like seriously, like I honestly feel like I hear like such a noticeable improvement, especially with Sunny from like years ago to now. Like he's come such a long way in a short amount of time, you know? So whenever I hear him in like karaoke and stuff as well, like he's, yeah, maybe I should like, maybe Sunny and I could do a cover like together one day. I don't know. Two Aussies singing together. That'd be fun. But yeah, the performance was really cool. And yeah, he just kind of, well, he had been aura farming, you know, for like weeks in preparation for the, you know, and the aura came out there, you know, like the coolness was 100% on that song. So I loved it. I like the turn that he does at the very end, and then he does the kind of like bam, and like he flicks his thumb on his like chin. So cool. Yeah, killed it, Sunny. I loved it. Yeah, next we're about like halfway through here. So yeah, next one. See, another blue song. Blue Light by Mr. Ike Eveland. And oh my god, you guys, I don't think the audience was ready for this one. So good. His, like, I was talking about it later, and he was talking about like some song choices that he was thinking of doing for the performance, and I was like, this was literally the best one. Like an original one that you're performing yourself. Like that is so cool. It was awesome. I think that he absolutely killed it. The vocals and like his stage presence, you know, like I'm watching Ike, and I'm on Warp Tour right now. You know what I mean? Like he's got like that freaking awesome like rock star kind of like just vibe about him, right? And it's so funny, like cause he's like his normal kind of like talking state and just chill state. He's just like very, I don't know. He's got like a very like bubbly, like kind of like cute vibe about him, right? Like, but then as soon as like the song plays and it's like, he's like he just starts screaming, and he's like so cool. It's crazy. It's like whiplash, you know? Right? It's so cool. But I love the way that he kind of worked the stage, and he like he's got all the movements like down pat and stuff. Like he's got the rock star, like, you know, like vibe down pat, you know. He's up on the you know, like the monitors and stuff. He's just like looks like such a badass, you know. And yeah, I absolutely killed it with the fire. Like the pyrotechnics as well was such a good, like, it just matched so perfect. I feel bad for the audience in that song. I feel like they probably got pretty sweaty with all the fire and flames dancing around them, but you know. But man, yeah, he absolutely killed it. And I think the live band did a really good job as well, because Ike was telling me he's like, when I wrote this song, I did not write this in mind for a live band. he's like, this is like a studio song, and I'm like, well, don't worry, because we've got a kick-ass band, you know. I think they did a great job of bringing his song to life. So yeah, but absolutely killed it. Ike, never had any doubt. And yeah, it was just epic, honestly. Just such a epic performance. So I think he did so well. And then straight after that, into another kind of like heavier song with Mari. Inkia Impulse. Yeah. And this one, so like Ike, your stamina. You did well. You did well. You did very well. Because that's kind of like two back-to-back, like very like high energy songs and stuff. And then, you know, like Mari brought the energy even higher on this track. Like the two of them together, like already it was so cool, like with the screams and stuff that Ike was doing, but then like Mari coming on and like bringing that same kind of like, you know, that energy was really cool to see, you know. And yeah, so like Mari's like doing like these bends and stuff. She's like bending all the way back. I was like, oh my god, I hope you stretched before that. But you know, Mari always stretches before. Like, so it's just crazy. The Yandere Aura Tuskaru. Oh yeah, and Mari did screams as well. Exactly. Yeah, they both screamed together. That's true. No, that was I like the dance move in the chorus as well. Some of the dance moves they were doing in that one looked really cool. I think, man, the dance instructors did so well with the choreo on this. I think that it really like added to the overall show. So yeah, it was fun. Mari been to the gym? Oh my gosh, yes, probably. Yeah, so it was really good. It was really fun to watch. A catchy song, and I think like the part in the middle where they just start like screaming and they're just like running around and stuff, and then the double bass drum on the freaking drums. like Vox and I, we were sitting backstage and the drummer's like going crazy with like the he was doing that thing, like the double bass, and Vox and I, we just like felt it in our chest. We're like looking over at each other, just being like, are we having a heart attack right now? Oh my god. We need to call somebody. It was crazy. It was so cool. Yeah, they just brought the energy to an all-time high in that song, so yeah. But yeah, it was amazing. And next one was also another duo. That was Rosemi and Sunny, which I was really happy to see. I was really happy to see them both doing, you know, like a song together, because after they did the, what was it? Ringo, Moge? What was it? Something, Ringo Beam. You know, that cover? That cover was so good. So good. So when I found out that they were going to be doing another song that was kind of Ringo Magire Beam. Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah, because I like listen to that cover. This is so good. I listen to that in like my free time, and I'm like, oh my god, I love it so much. But yeah, they did that song together, and I was like, oh, it's so perfect. I like that their voices are just like, you know, like Rosemi's got like the high register and Sunny's got like the low one, and it's such like so contrasting, but they complement each other so well. You know what I mean? Yeah. So and I think, is the song by the same artist or a similar artist? I think, right? It definitely sounds similar. But yeah, it was always like a song that they were doing in rehearsals that it just got stuck in your head, you know? Same artist. Oh, okay, gotcha. And the colors of the audience, pink and yellow, so pretty. Yeah, that's true actually, yeah. Yeah, but they did really well singing together, and the song is just really fun. And while we were doing rehearsals and stuff, oh my god, Sunny and I, we decided because the girls, they sent us a video, right? Like Anna and Rosemi sent us a video of them doing the choreo for Monstrosity, and like Rosemi was being me, and like Anna was being Vox or something, and they were kind of killing it, right? And they were kind of like slaying, and I was like, oh my god, damn, they're gonna replace us, Vox, holy shit. Like it was so funny. Yeah, so then I was like, when Sunny was doing rehearsal by himself and he was practicing the song, I was like, okay, I'll do the Rosemi part. So I was doing the Rosemi part with him. We didn't record it, but I wish we did at this point, because like because like Sunny and I were like singing back and forth, and I was like doing like cutesy like dances like Rosemi does, you know. I was you know, like flicking my foot up and like and doing like the cute kind of interactions that she does with him and stuff. But it's not on video. Why didn't we record it? Ah, it was so good. But yeah, but man, they were so good together, and they do that doomba 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 doom for like so long. I was like, what is your lung capacity? It's crazy. Crazy. Doomba, 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 doomba. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. So I liked it. I liked that one a lot. The next up, we had Doki Doki Morning with Awiwa, Rosemi, and Anna. And that one was a lot of fun too. That was another like really high energy song as well, because they're like full on sprinting at one point on the stage, right? Yeah. They're like literally running a marathon in the middle of the show. I was like, oh my god. Once again, just thankful that I had like kind of more chill choreo. Yeah. This song is also like surprisingly heavy. I feel like a lot of livers chose kind of more heavier songs for this thing. There was a lot of like, I feel like the guitarist was living his best life in Overture daytime stage. You know what I mean? Like he's probably having a ball, because he could just go crazy. Probably the drummer too, honestly. Oh. Yeah, it was really good. They all brought the energy, especially Rosemi. Oh my god, she was like, wah! She like was giving Ike a run for his money in that part. And his headbanging was awesome. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, it's so good. I feel like by this point in the stage, you know, like everybody's in their element, right? And everybody's just like having fun and stuff. I feel like nerves are kind of like, they're still kind of there, you know, but people were feeling it at that point. She gave it her all in that scream. I know, right? Baby Metal is so heavy and cool. Yeah, no, it was really cool to see like it up on the big stage. So yeah, it was really good. I liked it. It was a perfect mix of like, you know, that kind of like heavier, like the guitars and stuff, and then the cuteness, right? Like, and the very kind of poppy sounding chorus. Ding, ding, ding. Ohio, wake up. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, it was really, really fun. I liked it. All right, then the next song. I'm finally back. I'm finally back, you guys. Like I was waiting, but here we are for Delicious, and Anna chose this song. I'd never heard it before, just like most of the songs, but this is probably the song that I was like, okay, I can do this one. Like, this was the most confident one. I feel like I was, because it's very pop, right? I feel like it's very much, you know, like something that I might even like cover, you know, like, right? So, by Monkey Magic, I think they're called. And in the freaking notes, in the lyric distribution, you guys already know this. I'm sure you've seen the stories about it. But Anna, she did the lyric distribution. She's just like, oh, Ren, in this part, you know, feel free to do a fuckboy laugh, you know, if you want. Highly suggesting that Ren do a fuckboy laugh, you know. So I was like, oh, okay, I see. Yep, I know what you want. So I was in front of all those people, you guys. I was like, okay, time to lock in. Oh, in front of all those people, I had to do the F-boy laugh, you know. But I hope that I did it well enough. It's definitely the song for it. Shake that booty cause it's so delicious? What are those lyrics, man? What are those lyrics? I love it though. Don't get me wrong, I love it. Shake that booty cause it's so delicious. Ha. Oh my god. And to do a lot of like ooh, ah, kind of stuff in the background as well. I don't know if you guys really heard that very much, but I understood the assignment. I was doing the F-boy to the best of my ability, you know? Yeah, and then I like how we had the sunglasses for that song too. Did you like that? We're all just wearing sunnies. Sunglasses indoors. So cool. Get the Ren Oshi cam to get the full F-boy laugh front view. Yeah, exactly. Oh my gosh. If anybody just got the Oshi cam just for Delicious, well, I hope you got your money's worth. So delicious. Yeah, super fun song to perform. Vox is like going crazy, like actually twerking in that song and stuff. I was like, oh my god. Holy shit. He's really putting it all in there. It was amazing. And oh yeah, and then we did like our MC after, and and Anna does like the twerking, and then Vox does like the actual like drop, right? And I was like, I'm just gonna go, you know, just do one of those like too hot to handle kind of poses, right? It was so funny. It was so funny. But it was really cool, you know, like doing the call and response with you guys in the MC part as well. You guys are so hype. So hype. I don't know. I was kind of under the impression, because I had seen, you know, like other concerts in Japan where the audience, I feel like sometimes they're like more reserved, I guess, you know, like a little bit less energy and stuff. But then I was told that this concert, like there was they said that you could be as loud as possible. Like they gave that kind of introduction or something, and I was like, oh, I see. Yeah, so I was really surprised just how loud everybody was. It really made me happy because, you know, like Yeah, because like I mean I've done like a lot of performing and stuff to, you know, like Western audiences, and like they get like really rowdy, and that's kind of like how you show like your enthusiasm and stuff. So to kind of see it there with everybody in the JP audience, it made me really, really happy. I was like, yay! I'm like, I'm so glad everyone's having a happy and fun time, you know? So it was really cool. By the way, which country is Ren from? I'm from like Australia and like Canada. Yeah. Kind of moved back and forth. Yeah, so that was delicious, and that was a lot of fun. Yeah, it was really good, and I liked it a lot. And then next up, you guys, was Vox Akuma, King. And man, this song, you guys, when I was watching the rehearsals and stuff for this song, I was seeing Vox like, you know, putting this together, and in rehearsing it, I was like, people are gonna go crazy. I'm like, people are gonna go crazy, because he brought the energy, man. Like, he, in rehearsals and stuff, the first time that I saw it, I was like, Jimmy! I was like, Jimmy! Oh my god! Holy shit! Jimmy, like, 2 fucking hearts to pump all that blood to all of his limbs to be able to move that way. Like, what the hell? Like, it was so good. So good. And that's actually a song I did know, you know? One of the few songs that I knew. Like, it's that popular of a song, right? So I think that was a really great song choice, and I think that he really killed it with the vocals and stuff as well. Like, super high energy. While we were doing like while he was doing the rehearsals and stuff, like his first, I don't know if he said it on stream, but like I think he was planning to do like a little bit more kind of crazy choreo, and I was a little bit worried at the start, honestly, when I saw him kind of doing it, because he, like, it was so much like, if I did that dance that he was doing the first time, like I would have been dead. I would have been dead. So I think he toned it back a little bit, but it was still like super high energy by the time that it made it to stage, you know. And yeah, I think that like I was really you know, I was really impressed with just how much he committed to the choreography, you know. And yeah, I think the crowd really felt the energy. I think that the stage looked awesome while he was performing it as well, you know, like had like the fire and like the red, like it looked really cool. He was fighting the chair like Shu. Oh my gosh, yeah, wait, what the heck? What's with Luxium in the chair? Oh my gosh. Do you think it's the same chair? No, it's a different chair. Different chair. He is the king. He had to have the throne. That's true. Oh, actually, there was a moment in the actual performance on the day that he was doing it, and you know, like he gets really crazy, and he gets up on the chair, and he stands up on the chair, and he's like singing to everybody and stuff, and it's like super hype, and it's super cool. But then while it was happening, like the chair started to wobble. And I literally did a pog face. I was like, oh! I was literally so scared for a second, and then he jumped off the chair and he was fine. But it wobbled for a second, and I was like, and then I looked to the side and I saw Alira was doing the same like pog expression, and we both like looked at each other like, oh! Because we were kind of like joking about it together, like with Vox and stuff, like before, just being like, what if like one of us trips over on stage? What if one of us trips over on stage, and then like we just gotta keep like singing "The Show Must Go On," you know, like we just gotta keep like, you know, like. But I didn't think that it would actually come to like he was fine, but I was worried for a second there. I was like, oh my god, wait, did I just like, you know, like jinx this into happening? Like I manifested it. I was like, oh my god. But thank god the chair it came through in the end. But it was really, really good. Amazing, amazing energy, and yeah, he really brought it for that performance. And I think that, yeah, it came out so good. Yeah, show must go on. Show must go on. We were talking about it, just being like, what do you think would actually stop the show? You know, like would one of us have to die for the show to stop? And then we're like, guys, stop talking about this. This is like, no, this is like bad omen. You know what I mean? Like, what if you face planted? I think the show would have gone on if one of us face planted, but still. Yeah, no, but it came out really amazing, and yeah, I'm proud of him. I think that he brought it, and it paid off. It was really, really good. So the next song, you guys, was another song that I was a part of. Here's kind of like my rapid fire part of the set list, where I just started doing stuff. I started like actually like, you know, performing and stuff. So this was Acute with me, Alira, and Ike. And Ike was the one who suggested this song. It's another Vocaloid song, which I'm not super familiar with Vocaloid songs and stuff. Like I know a few. You know, like I did the cover of you know, Override with Louis Son. You know, and I do know some, like King. Like that's a pretty well-known one though. So, but I think that Acute is like, it's pretty well known, like for Vocaloid fans and stuff, right? Like it's a pretty old one, right? And I was actually kind of surprised with just how big of a cheer that song got. Like a lot of people were hyped to hear it, so that was exciting. Yeah, so the choreo for this song was definitely probably. It's conflicting. It was definitely the one that I kind of struggled the most on, I think. Yeah. And it's funny to say that because half of the song I'm literally just standing there with my back turned to the audience. It was so funny because I was wondering, I'm just like, I wonder how the people, I wonder what the comments are going to be like on the Oshicam. Anybody who bought my POV for this song, I'm literally just standing man emoji for like 1 minute straight. So funny. But yeah, I hope that you felt like, you know, like how serious and cool I was standing there in that pose. You know, I was like, you know, I was like, so serious. You know, because the song called for that, right? No, I really did want to get in character for this song. Like that's another thing that our dance instructor was like, he came over to me after one rehearsal and he's like, this is really, really good, Ren, but I want you to act more. And I was like, act? Wait a second. I'm just dancing. I didn't know I was an actor. And he's just like, yeah, you gotta act. You gotta really like, you know, be in this situation. I was like, the situation of a love triangle. And wait, what is the situation? I'm like, but I really tried to get in character, you know. I was just like, I gotta be serious, you know. You did well. Thank you. You need to act more sad. Yeah, it was more kind of like kind of, what is it, like kind of like broody? Is that the word? It's kind of like you're sad, but you're like, I don't know. I wonder how your colleagues make songs popular. Oh, angsty. Yeah, like angsty. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, but so I kind of struggled a little bit with the main choreo, like in the chorus and stuff. But then it kind of got pretty close to the day of, and we were doing like our last kind of rehearsals with the dance instructor, and I was just like, okay, you know what? I'm just going to. I was like, can you do this one more time for me? I'm gonna really, really pay attention to how you dance right now. Okay. And he's like, of course. And he did it, and I'm like, okay, I gotta use my ass. I gotta use like my hips and stuff, right? Like I actually have to really like kind of, I don't know, like use my hips and my people are laughing. But it's true, right? Like you really have to kind of like, you know, be very floaty with it, you know? So so yeah, I had to lock in, and yes, there is hip movement, yes. Them hips don't lie. Yeah, exactly. No, because Ike and I were both kind of just like, you know, as like the two males that are trying to do that. I mean, Alira had it like perfect, you know, but like the two males trying to do it, we're just like, oh yeah, we've got hips. Okay, we need to remember how to. Okay, all right. So, got to use the cake exactly. Yeah, but I think that it came out. I think it came out okay. It was a fun song to sing, that's for sure. I liked it. It was a bit slower and stuff, so slower Japanese, it was easier for me. Yeah, and I think that the audience really liked it, and I think it was cool because this song was a little bit of a change of pace. Like I don't feel like there was another song on the set list that was this kind of serious and you know, brought the energy to kind of where it was. You know, it was a lot more of a moody song. So I think it was cool. It like added to the variety of the different songs that we chose. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god, hi Ren, you were so amazing at Overture. Your moonwalk was so slay. Yo, thank you so much. I'm glad you liked it. I did my best. I did my best. Yeah. Maybe one day I can show that the moonwalk, but like on a floor that is a bit more slippery, so I can do it a bit better. But yeah, so that was a fun one. That was a fun one. I liked it. Yeah, and next one was Rosami's solo, the last solo of the show. And Rosami, she was pretty nervous. And you know, like the song was it was kind of difficult, right? And it was pretty high energy as well. Not to mention like singing that high and stuff as well. So like she really chose a song that's challenged herself, I think, and I think it completely paid off because she did so well in it, and I think I really like the song choice as well. It's like a super fun, upbeat song. I had never heard it before, but you know, like it's like stuck in my head even you know, after the performance was finished and we were done with it. But yeah, she did so well, and even in rehearsals and stuff, she was trying to remember some of the dance moves and stuff, and then she just killed it. She killed it on the day. It really fits her energy. Yeah, it does. It does. It was a miraculous high note. I know. Yeah. It was really good. I feel like you know, she didn't have to choose a song that was so kind of like challenging, but I honestly really admire her and respect her for, you know, for doing that. It was such a big performance, and like people were already nervous enough, and she just like, you know, she was like, she knew that she could do it, and she did it. And honestly, I think that the audience really loved it, and you know, we were also proud of her, you know, backstage when she was doing it, and you know, didn't make any mistakes and stuff. Well, if she did, I did not notice any. So yeah, so we were all super proud of her, and yeah, I love the I love the like glasses that she had at the start as well. She's so cute, you guys. Rosami is so cute. What the heck? What the hell? But yeah, I'm sure that that performance made a lot of people really happy, and it was a good solo to end the solos on, I think. Absolutely killed it. Yeah. So there's only a few songs left on the set list. You know, we had Sign, the All Boys song, which was next. Sign, so for the guys, right, we were trying to figure out a song to sing together. Because we're like, what should we sing? And it was kind of like we weren't really making much progress with deciding. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna just put a bunch of suggestions and stuff. And one of the suggestions that I put was Sign. And as soon as I did it, they're like, ooh, yes, let's sing this one. So I was happy that they were on board with that one. Because it's like, it's a very cool kind of, you know, like rocky. It's like the guy's song, right? Like it's perfect pick for the four of us, I felt like, right? So yeah, so this one was more like in my realm of, like, I was very comfortable singing this song, right? Because it's kind of more like rocky and stuff, and I've got like a lot of like background kind of singing, that sort of stuff. So this one was just fun. This one was just pure fun for me, honestly. And even doing like I mean, we only really had like positioning and just like a little bit of choreo and stuff in the choruses and stuff. But like all the free section stuff, like movement and stuff, just felt like really fun, like singing along this song. So I hope that came through in the performance. And I think the others really enjoyed it too. Flo's song is cool. Yeah, it's so cool. It's so cool. When I started to cry, it was so nostalgic. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad that you enjoyed it. Your part in the bridge made me your fan. Really? Oh my gosh. What the heck? Yeah, it's a really catchy one, isn't it? It was really fun. Yeah, there were some dance moves in this one, Sign and Stereo Future, and it's funny that these songs are back to back on the set list as well. But they were very similar, the dance moves. Like one of them, even I think it was like the day before the actual performance of Overture, where Mari came up to me and was just like, "Oh, Ren, I just noticed that you're doing like the direction of like the dance move, like the way that you're supposed to sway back and forth. You're doing them the same for both songs." And I was like, "Oh, am I not supposed to?" And then she's like, "No, I think it's the opposite for each one." I was like, "Oh no." I was like, "Oh no. Now my muscle memory is gonna mess with me." So I was like, "Oh shit." But on the day, like I made it work, and thankfully I did it correct. Thankfully. But yeah, they're very similar dance moves, so I was a little bit worried about that, but it came out good in the end. And yeah, it was good. I really liked performing Sign. That's probably one of my favorites to perform. One of my favorite group songs. That one and Delicious were a lot of fun, I think. I don't know, I enjoyed all of them, but that was really cool to kind of do with the guys, you know? So, yeah, it was fun. Then we had Stereo Future, which towards the start, this was a little bit of a song that we struggled with a little bit. But we got there in the end. I think that it was a cool song to kind of end on, because it's like a little bit more like serious and kind of like emotional, right? Mari chose the song for this one, Stereo Future. And yeah, it was when I was thinking about how to sing it and stuff, I was like, it's a very, like, if you listen to the original, like, it's very like, she sings very high and kind of like it is very emotional, right? And like very raw. So I was like, should I try to do it like an octave higher? So when I was practicing for the song, like ages in advance, I was like, okay, I'm gonna try to do the higher octave. And I was singing was belting. I was like, it's just a little too high for my higher octave. So I was belting, and I actually completely lost my voice one day because I was practicing for it. And yeah, and I just completely blew out my voice. And I was like, okay, I guess I won't do that for the real thing. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna sing the octave lower, but try to give it a lot of energy and stuff. So yeah, I'm glad that I decided on the lower octave, because it's a high song, you guys. It's a high song. There's actually a part that's I swapped with Alira, because I was like, Alira, I think that you're more suited to kind of like, it's like towards the end, and I was like, I think I need to be somewhere else. So she was really sweet with that. Yeah, but it was a fun song. I think that once I figured out the choreography 100%, like it was a lot of fun, but like it was a little bit more stressful, this song, learning it and stuff towards the start. But I'm so glad that it came out, you know, the way that it did. And I think that everybody, you know, everybody really liked this song, and it was a good choice for the last song, right? So yeah. I think it's better to sing emotionally than high. Yeah, that's what I kind of opted for. I was like, you know what, like, even if I'm gonna sing in a little bit of a lower register here, like, I think that, you know, I'll still like really try to sing with a lot of like emotion and passion. And I hope that that came through in the final performance. So, yeah. So yeah, and that, before we knew it, you guys, it was done. Well, almost done. We walked off stage, and then you guys, with all of your energy, you know, just did the encore, and it was, you know, it was so much hype. I could feel everybody's excitement, you know, like the encore went on for so long, I feel like, and you guys like didn't even let up with your energy. I was like, oh my god. It's like, okay, holy shit. Okay. So here's the final one, and we got back on stage, did Arc Goes On, you know, which is the newer NIJISANJI song, celebration song. So it was really fun and really amazing to be able to sing that for you guys, you know, on the NIJIFes stage. Singing the brand new NIJISANJI song, you know, like celebration song on the Overture stage was really magical. It was really cool. You know, and you know, and I'm already like, I already feel so you know, thankful that I was invited to be on like the actual song, you know, and I'm in like the music video and stuff, and it's really cool. I feel like in a way like I've left my mark on, you know, like in a positive way. Yeah, here in NIJISANJI, you know, because there's so many amazing people working here, you know, and yeah, so many amazingly talented people, you know, and like staff members that work so hard, you know, like our direct staff, our direct managers and stuff have like, they helped us so much with all of this, going through this. And I think a lot of people forget that, and a lot of people are, you know, maybe they take out their frustrations on the wrong people. I think there's a lot of good people in the like in the firing range of the internet, you know, and but if you care at all about me, and you care at all about what I have to say and the opinions that I have, and like, and you know, what I've experienced and stuff, then I think I can tell you that there's so many passionate and good people working here, you know, like not every place is perfect, but like I think that I've really found something special here, you know, and with you know, and I think that I'm really grateful for this opportunity, and you know, this is something that that I'll always remember, and yeah, so I think everybody's worked really hard, and yeah, I just want to say that thank you to everybody involved. You know, all the amazing staff members who worked behind the scenes. You know, and you know, like all the band, the live band, the you know, like the dance choreographers and instructors and stuff, and yeah, just everybody like on the technical team and stuff as well, because this is another thing, you guys, is like this performance with Overture, you know, and these cool kind of big 3D stuff. Like this is, there's a lot of people you don't think about. Like any performance, right? Like you know, like not even in the VTuber sphere, but like any of these big performances, there's a lot of people that you know, put their all into it, you know, sound people, sound guys, and like you know, like getting the stage worked up and ready and stuff, you know, like the lighting and stuff. And I feel like for this, like this kind of performance, like the VTuber like 3D performances and stuff, there's even more, like there's even more stuff that could go wrong. I feel like, in a way, it's kind of crazy. I kind of wish that I could just like take you guys by the hand and just show you everything like behind the scene. You know, like management is, they'd be like, Ren, what are you doing right now? Like, you can't do this, right? But you know, like I just kind of wish that you knew like how much went into this stuff, because it's so cool. And I feel like there's so much behind the scenes stuff. Will management be like, Ren, you're breaking the immersion? I'm sorry, but what you're doing is pretty cool, and I think it's pretty cool, and I think people would appreciate it. But you know, that's what I'm trying to say, is that like there's so much that goes into it that you guys don't even think about. I didn't even think about it until I got there, and I was like, whoa, you know, and everybody's doing it and looking at me as being like the center kind of piece, and looking at the other livers as being the centerpiece. Like, it's a lot of pressure, but you know, it also feels like so, you know, like you feel so like valued. You know what I mean? You feel like you don't want to let people down. You're gonna do your best, and that's how I felt during this performance. I'm like, you know, everybody is working their asses off. I'm gonna give people what they want, you know, and I'm gonna do my very best. And you know, and I think we did that. I think that Overture was an amazing success. So, and yeah, I'm proud to be a part of this. And we finally did Art Goes On, you guys, and after that, yeah, people were getting really emotional. Oh, it was so sweet, you know. And like yeah, like I said, I was feeling very in the moment, and very like privileged. And you know, like all my life, for so much of my life, I've wanted to, you know, do this sort of thing, just performing for people, performing songs that I wrote for people in front of like a, you know, like on a big stage like this. And this was so cool, super unique as well. You know, I feel like I can look back on this one day and just be like, one day I was a VTuber, and they'll be like, everyone's a VTuber, Grandpa, and I'll be like, yeah, but I was one of the first. You know what I mean? Not one of the first, but you know, I was in NIJISANJI. And they'll be like, Grandpa, let's get you to bed. And I'll be like, oh, touch grass. You know? But yeah, no, but seriously, it's such a unique experience. And it's thanks to you guys that I was able to be a part of something like this. And so, you know, I try to make you guys always feel very appreciated, because you are, you know? And I hope that I can do more of this stuff for you in the future. I really want to. I don't know what the future is going to hold, you guys. Well, that's not true, actually. It's going to have music, okay? I'll always be writing, no matter where I am. Okay, and I hope that I hope there will always be people who want to listen and want to, you know, yeah, like Just be able to connect through music and stuff, because I feel like it's so important. We'll always be excited to listen to your songs. Thank you so much. Can't wait for your solo live one day. Let's make it happen, you guys. Let's put it out there. If you want it to happen, let's put it out there. I hope we can one day. That would be amazing. I think that's my next kind of like milestone, honestly. That's the next thing I would love to be able to do, you know? I'd love to be able to come around to different like countries and stuff as well, and like so you guys don't have to travel so far. For me, I want to travel for you guys, you know? I want to come and sing for you guys right there. So yeah. So maybe one day. We'll see. What the heck? The rainbow? Thank you so much, Moisa-chan. Thank you. You guys, I'm gonna start streaming again now that I'm back and I can kind of like get in a bit more of a routine and stuff. Thank you so much, Yamayoi. What the heck? You guys are so sweet. Mwah. Thank you. Overture was seriously a dream come true for all of us, and yeah, I hope this isn't the end of cool stuff like this. Yeah, I want to do more. So thank you so much for the Aka. Thank you. But yeah, like I was saying, you guys, I'm gonna be streaming again from now. So yeah, so hopefully I will see you guys in upcoming streams. You guys are going crazy with the supers right now. But I just looked at the time, and I do need to get sleep because I've got a stream tomorrow. And I hope that I will see you guys there for it. But yeah, but I will thank all the supers and stuff in the next stream, because I think that I might go to like the 5-hour mark if I start right now, and I think I need to get a little bit of shut eye. So you'll be at the watch along later. Yes, exactly. So you guys, we talked a lot about Overture today, but we're gonna talk about it even more, and we're gonna watch the whole performance tomorrow. So I hope that we will see you there. Is that just on the NIJISANJI channel? I think so. I don't know. You guys probably know more than I do. You guys are the professional viewers. I'm the non-professional streamer. But I hope you guys still love me anyways. EN channel, that's right, exactly. There we go. I love you guys so much. It's so great to be back. I really did miss you guys, so. Yeah, so I will see you in an upcoming stream. Well, I'll definitely see you tomorrow anyways, but there's a couple things I want to do. I want to do more music streams coming up, and I want to do some more horror games as well. Been really kind of itching to do some more of those for you guys. So yeah, but I will see you tomorrow for the watch along. Thank you guys so much for all of the love and support in this stream, all the supers, all of the kind messages. And even when I was, you know, away and on this trip and stuff, like the support never stopped from you guys. Like I saw you every single day. Don't think that I don't see, you know, like all of the kind, you know, like messages and stuff that you leave for me, you know, like on Twitter, and yeah, all of the amazing art and stuff. You guys, you know, like you never stop. And honestly, this community makes me like, it's one of the first communities that I've kind of like been like, wow, I really feel like I don't have to stress as much, you know? I don't know, like as a content creator, I've said before, but like you get stressed about not always being on 100% of the time, you know? But man, you guys just prove to me like every single time that I'm working on this really big, awesome stuff, and I'm away for a little bit. You guys prove to me every single time that, you know, like that you'll be there. so loyal, and I couldn't ask for anything more than that. So thank you so much. You locked in, exactly. And I hope that you guys are well fed. And time to put the Renvaderz on a bit of a diet, you know, like because they're round right now, okay? No, I'm just kidding. But yeah. Love you guys. Thank you so much for all the support. Bruh, no diet. I'm just kidding. I'll feed you more. Always working on new stuff. Let's get you some more original music, shall we? Alright, you guys. Catch you later. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you so much for all the support. Bye. And sweet dreams. I'll see you soon. Bye. Glad to be back. Mwah. Bye.